You betrayed the United States. Women suck. Suck. They absolutely suck. Spread their legs. Why are y'all so afraid to tell them that they suck?
Suck a dog off.
Tell them that they suck.
If she catch you cheating, then it ain't a problem. Cause I know divorce, it ain't the way to solve them.
Oh man, I've tried so much. Women, why I hate them so much. Oh God, I hate them. I just want to love right now. Hating women ain't helping me love right now. Women suck. Suck. They absolutely suck.
Talk about my wife.
Why are y'all so afraid to tell them that they suck?
Suck a dog off.
Tell them that they suck.
Please.
If she catch you cheating, then it ain't a problem. Cause I know divorce, it ain't the way to solve them.
Why are y'all so afraid to tell them that they suck?
Suck a dog off.
Tell them that they suck. Why are y'all so afraid? Why are y'all so afraid? Tell them that they suck. I was just like them. Effeminate minded, overly sensitive, effeminate mama's boys.
You guys like pizza? I know I do. I love pizza. I'm Italian. I'm disappointed that since I moved out here to the West Coast, there is not a real authentic East Coast Italian style pizza out here. Would you like to have a pizza party with me?
Mamma mia, make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie, Felipe, pizza pie.
Turn on the ovens.
Mozzarella, and delicious. Take the dollars and roll it out, toss in the air. Pizza pie, make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie, Felipe, pizza pie. Pizza pie, delicious. Pizza pie, pizza pie, pizza pie.
Turn on the ovens. Salvano cheese, Salvano greasy shit, crazy meat, weird sauce. The sauce has these big chunks of tomato that are very well seasoned, that are really good. Turn on the ovens and burn all the pizzas.
Mamma mia, make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie, Felipe, pizza pie.
Turn on the ovens.
Mozzarella, and delicious. Take the dollars and roll it out, toss in the air. Pizza pie, make it a pizza pie.
Greasy shit.
Pizza pie, Felipe, pizza pie.
Weird sauce.
Pizza pie, delicious. Pizza pie, pizza pie, pizza pie. Mamma mia, make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie, Felipe, pizza pie.
Turn on the ovens.
Mozzarella, and delicious. Take the dollars and roll it out, toss in the air. Pizza pie, make it a pizza pie.
Greasy shit.
Pizza pie, Felipe, pizza pie.
Cheese.
Pizza pie, delicious. Pizza pie,
Weird sauce.
pizza pie.
Crazy meat.
Pizza pie.
Turn on the ovens.
Now on to the more exotic seasonings. These seasonings are catered more towards Italians. If you're not Italian, you don't like these kind of seasonings, you don't have to use them. But I'm Italian and I love it.
Those toxic assholes don't give a shit about anyone else but themselves. They're selfish idiots who just want to get a laugh on someone else's behalf and don't care about the repercussions of their own actions. They think they're protected because they're all anonymous on the internet, right? So here I am with an actual business being destroyed by that toxic behavior.
Big ups ears, Dad.
Me. That's what this is all about and what it's always been. Me. I care about nothing in life. Me. Human pieces of shit. Kill yourself. Me. I don't care about anyone telling me that I need to improve or change. My nigga, I have your IP, I have your name, and I have your address. I have all your fucking personal information.
I will come find you in real life. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. Let this be noticed live on the internet. You're fucked and you are done. I'm coming for you.
Me! Bree! That's what this is all about and what it's always been. Me! Bree! I care about nothing in life. Me! Bree! Human pieces of shit. Kill yourself. Me! Bree! I don't care about anyone telling me that I need to improve or change. Me! Bree! That's what this is all about and what it's always been. Me! Bree! I care about nothing in life. Me! Bree! Human pieces of shit. Kill yourself. Me! Bree! I don't care about anyone telling me that I need to improve or change. But let me tell you something. When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. And I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person. That's why. I never would have gotten to where I am today if I just sat there constantly being negative, being angry, being upset, being jealous, crapping on stuff, shitting on stuff, hating me. It's such a way, it's not a way to live. But these idiots actually do this and don't know that. I really have to think and I have to hope. These people just don't know better.
Over-sexualize everything. Five guys. Fuck my wife. Fuck my wife. Five guys. Absolutely has sex with my wife. With my wife. Five guys. Sex with my wife. Oiled up, slippery. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sex with my wife. Tyrone, Kevin, Kilmurray, 7. My wife is squirting everywhere. Oiled up. Sauce all over her ass. Five guys. Absolutely has sex with my wife. With my wife. Five guys. Sex with my wife. Oiled up. Slippery. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sex with my wife. Rick and Mo. Who?
The champ.
Big up Liquid Richard.
Get that ass, baby. I'm a fucking baller, bitch ass nigga. This is low tier.
In this game, you know the rules. Swimming, mark coming like a pool. Yeah. Swimming, mark coming like a pool. I stick my dick up in your mouth. I stick my dick up in your mouth. Yeah. Every little thing I do, it never seems enough for you. Oh bones. You can feel the pull, baby, when you left the key and give you the BBC. And I don't wanna lose it again, 'cause I'm not like him. In the game, you know the rules. I'ma show you a thing or two when the BBC leaves you. In this game, you know the rules. Swimming or coming like a pool. Yeah. Swimming or coming like a pool. I stick my dick up in your mouth. I stick my dick up in your mouth. Yeah. In this game, you know the rules. Swimming or coming like a pool. Yeah. Swimming or coming like a pool. I stick my dick up in your mouth. I stick my dick up in your mouth. Yeah.
Thank you for your money. Be about it, don't talk about it.
Shout out to Sean Wrangler.
Do a begathon where tip me and do this and do that. We're not doing that. It's business as usual here on DSP Gaming. We play games, we have fun. If you guys like it, you support it. The week is going slow. Tough through it. So how are you doing? This is how I'm doing. Tips very low now. But I've noticed tips very low right now. The week is going slow. It gets to me. My life is ruined. This is how I'm doing. The losers out there who thinks that they know shit, kiss my fucking ass and eat my right now. A full podcast booked, full gameplay streams booked. Everything's booked. Everything's booked. Can't do anything crazy. And I don't even have enough to buy groceries. It sucks. The week is going slow. Tough through it. So how are you doing? This is how I'm doing. Tips. It's Dark Side Phil.
It's your boy Wings of Redemption. This is how we chill.
Look here. Look, listen.
Joe Murray spends his whole fucking day talking about Phil. Joe Murray spends his whole fucking day talking about Phil.
It's time for another relaxing chill session. Load up, down. No need to be stressing, flying sky high. On the Wings of Redemption, Chill Murray 7. That's my decompression.
Joe Murray spends his whole fucking day talking about Phil.
Here we go again. I'm not lying. One of my secret New Year's resolutions, bro, was like, you know what? Last year I slapped around a lot of fellow DSP detractors, right? If I caught you fucking slipping doing something retarded, bro, I grabbed you by the nose, fucking slapped you on the fucking ass. To the detriment of my own channel sometimes. Some of you motherfuckers are like, Chill Murray! You're gonna cause a civil war. You're trying to break up the Detractor. No, I'm not, bro. But if one of you motherfuckers does something really fucking retarded, boy, the Chill Murray comes out to play. I was not gonna stream tonight. I was literally gonna sit on my ass, get high, and fucking sleep, bro. But nope. Some of these motherfuckers out here won't let me they don't allow me a minute of rest, okay? I always gotta fucking stay out here like a vigilante and shit. Stay on your fuckers' asses. Rich, I gotta punch him in the face today. Today, I get to hit Rich in the fucking face with my autistic fucking rambling in words. Let's fucking go, bro. Literally. Rich gets a fucking piece tonight. I've been nice to Rich, bro. I've been pretty cool to Rich. You all know this. But now I'm gonna have to fuck him up. And we're gonna watch some DSP. Oh, man. Let's fucking get Rich out the way. Rich won't shut the fuck up. Crying and complaining about us and our community. Because, oh no, we didn't make a statue of him in Detractor fucking square or something. He's just sitting here having a bug up his fucking ass. Now, there are definitely some things about our community that is definitely like some autistic gay-ass nigga high school shit. For sure. And I've tried calling it out, and some of y'all straight up punched me in the face for it. But Rich is straight up being like retarded. He doesn't hang out in our community. He doesn't talk to any of us about anything ever. And if he talks to anyone, it's Doody. Literally. That's all anybody talks to is fucking Doody, bro. Because Doody's a really nice guy, and he'll fucking hold your balls and make you feel safe and secure. Where my ass, I'll slap you across the fucking jowls. So let's go. This motherfucker's felt comfortable as fuck, bro. He's been too comfortable, right? Because we've all let him slip and slide, dog. But no, Rich has been bugging me too, a little bit. Alright, the way he covers Phil, the way he tries to cover Phil, dog, in the most autistically lazy fucking way ever. Like, Rich doesn't do any work. Rich ain't in the fucking trenches, bro, getting covered in shit and mud like the rest of us. No! Rich just sits here, bro, and he gets to fucking eat the fucking fruit off the tree from our hard work. Alright? He literally just sits here, dog, and takes off his shirt and soaks up money off our fucking work while watching our clips and seeing the things we did. And then he tries to be nice to us, right? Like, oh, I know you, Chill Murray. I know Doody. I know Snort Hogan. Why? Because knowing me just gives you a fucking blanket of protection? No! I'm banned from your fucking chat, you fat autistic fuck. I've sat here and tried to be nice to you, tried to give you $5, banned from your chat, try to fucking tell you live I'm banned in your chat and you do a DSP on me. Oh, I don't know. It's going around on my channel, Chill. It's like, oh, fuck you. And that's when I was done with Rich. Like, I was, alright, I see him. We're just tools. Literally, our community, we're a bunch of fucking tools to him, just like Phil uses people as tools. He ain't gonna sit here and hang out on the Bacon Social Club. He ain't never been in my chat. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never actually gonna hang out with us and try to fucking get an understanding about our community. All he's gonna do like a fucking retard is fucking watch our work, watch our clips, and say, yeah, Phil is a poopy head. Doesn't he eat feces? Breast, aren't my breasts hairy? Oh, yeah, but look at Phil. Phil's talking about feces. But yesterday I ate a shit sandwich. Relax your anus. And he does all these gay-ass fucking jokes just like Phil. Like, these two are the same. That's why I said they're stepbrothers. They're stepbrothers, dog. Like the fucking movie. I'm gonna fuck this guy up today. Let's go.
I said it seems like there's
Sorry, that was long-winded, but I'm pissed.
Saying...
I wasn't gonna stream tonight. He done fucking pissed me off so bad, I got off my ass and clicked start stream. So let's go. This is mostly about Rich. This fucking fat, fucking rotund, gelatinous fucking bitch-ass nigga. Let's go.
They
were
were
dance
saying
on us, bro? Let's go.
That don't ruin it. Like, ruin what?
Max, he ain't tell me shit.
You talk about every fart that comes out of Phil's ass.
That's me being reasonable.
You more than I do.
Like,
You're
bro,
not saying something.
If I don't really like you, and I don't say anything about you, negative, even on my streams, that's me being nice. Literally, that's me being nice. That's nice, Chill Murray. If I don't say shit about you at all, That's me being nice. Rich done fucked that up. He done sat here and fucking pissed me a fuck off, bro. Now I have to get autistic.
If anyone's gonna
get autistic.
It's gonna be you fucking
Let's
clowns.
get negative.
But like I said, I haven't announced it. Coming soon. Oh, man. Well, I know something of it is that I know there's some people who exist. They hate Phil to an unhealthy degree. They're just as bad, if not worse, than Phil's dents.
So he's talking about me. He's talking about detractors like me, right? That sit here and I'll sit here and say the most off the wall fucking shit. I hate Phil. Or piece of peace. You know, we'll sit here and tell Phil to go kill himself. I hate Phil. I do. I hate Phil with every fucking cell in my goddamn body. He bugs me like no other human being does. To an unhealthy degree. And I know this. But bro, Rich, I'm a fucking channel with 2,000 subs. I'm out here fucking getting it how I live and having fun doing it. You can sit here and cover whatever the fuck you want, bro. You sit here and purposely touch the fucking poo. You constantly break the #1 rule of being a troll or a detractor. And that's don't touch the poo. But all you've done, bro, for like, what, 10 years? Is sit here and touch Phil's fucking feces, dude. And we're the unhealthy ones. We're the dented ones because we don't like Phil. And we sit here and vocalize that. Right? No. You sat here and gave this fucker money. Treated us like we were fucking crazy. The lunatics. Conspiracy theorists. Right? Until Secret Limited sat here and showed you the evidence. And then you were like, wow. Wow, the detractors were right. They were right. Like,
and they're like so
crazy.
Caught up in their hatred of him, they don't even fucking realize it. Who the fuck? All I hear about is Jack Doherty now. He's another one of those fucking dudes with a mushroom head. He has that mushroom fucking hair.
Yo, Tofu Drag, sorry. Thank you for the 5 Canadian bucks. Gunner glasses gold.
Style. That's one of those hairstyles that's going to be like, oh, that was so 2024. I'm telling you. Like, you look back at other hairstyles, oh, that was so 90s, that was so 2000s. Remember in, like, the 2000s with the Jersey Shore shit, when dudes would, like, put, like, 5 gallons of gel in their hair to make it look like they had an upside-down dick mushroom on their heads? It was called a blowout or something like that.
Try to relax your anus.
Is there such a thing as too many breasts? No. Thank you for being a member. Well, here is the thing. I'm going to repeat this again. Like, I can't stand Pat the NES Punk. I think he's a pretentious, arrogant, narcissistic, sensitive dick.
You know, thanks for $2, Vanguard.
But if someone goes, hey, Rich, I'm going to give my entire life savings to Pat the NES Punk.
Bro.
Okay.
Fucking
like, I
Rich
wouldn't be like, that's it.
He wants to go to the mattresses, bro. Let's go.
You have supported the enemy. You are a traitor. Like, get fucking lives. Leave that.
No, fuck you. You have to have rules out here. It's called having principles, Rich. Unlike you and Phil, we have principles to some degree, my guy. And that's one of the #1 rules, okay? Like, I believe that people can be reformed. Like, people like Arkham, right? Or Snorlax King last year. Like, there are people, bro, that can escape Phil's fucking bullshit. And as long as they hold themselves accountable, like, yeah, dude, I was a fucking dumbass. I was dumb for giving Phil money, right? But I saw the light, and here I am, guys. Whoa, guys, it's like, you know, converting a heathen into a Christian. Oh, thank you, Lord, you know? We got us another soul saved. That's how I see that shit. But there are people like Rich, bro. They don't respect this shit. They don't respect the rules of the game, homie. And I've always said this. This underground detracting shit, being a troll, it's like the drug game, homie. It's like the fucking streets. There's rules to this shit, and you gotta respect them, bro. Like, you don't go out trying to touch the poo, or trying to self-insert your shit into things happening with the target, right? Try not to do these gay ops that are obviously you, that you're gonna get caught. And try not to cause infighting. But, you know, Rich has broken every single one of these rules, bro. He's broken every single rule of the game. And he's suffering the consequences of it. And he doesn't, like, want to accept that. Like, you fucked up. You fucking broke the rules of the game. And now you're getting your ass spanked for it, bro. Shit.
Do something.
Ain't nobody else's fault.
Like, that's where it's different.
You don't give Phil money. Don't give Phil money. Don't give him money ever. If you don't want people to bully you in this community, you don't want to invite yourself for that shit, don't give Phil money, don't do free work for him. Like Amherst Farms, that's why we had to whoop her ass, bro. We had to whoop her ass because she was sitting here doing artwork for Phil and pretending like she never did. But you did. You did all this artwork. Phil still uses it. You paid Phil. Your boyfriend paid Phil. You have like a wish list on Amazon with all this autistic shit that you link, you know, in your YouTube videos and yada yada. She broke the #1 rule. You don't use this community for strictly for money or because you think you're gonna be famous, right? Or because anything else you do is shit and Phil shit's the only thing that gets you on, bro. Like, people who do that shit, they get outed out in the end, or they fuck up on their own, and we have to kick them out the fucking island, bro. You know?
That's where you and I are not the
fucking tear them
like,
apart.
it ain't that serious to me. Like, you wake up in the morning and, like, plot what you're gonna do to Phil. It's bizarre. Like, that's your reason for existing. Some of them.
No one does that. During the SOK days, bro, Fred Fucks and his group of little fucking fuckers, bro, they sat here and did that. They would plot and plan gay ops, but we don't do that. We're super cohesive but disconnected, you know, group of acquaintances. We're not even friends, dude. Like, detractors and shit, we're not even fucking friends like that, Hovey. A lot of us, we just know each other. We pass each other in the fucking hallway, you know, say hi. But that's about it. We don't wake up, Rich, and go, oh boy, who, this restream I'm doing, oh boy, hope it really fucks with Phil. Like, no, bro, this is like my free time, my fuck around time. It feels like my TV show. Alright, I watch them a few hours a day and I bounce, dog. And that's how this whole community is, Rich. I don't know, dude, you got this all fucking backwards.
There's a good portion of the Detractor community that's not out of their fucking minds. That are just like me. You know what I mean? Like,
try to relax your anus.
Well, he looks all sad, bro.
Yeah, Axel, I think it's his name, right? Axel Blaze. He's going to just comment everybody. Richard Stallion, you took down Berlin Burnell, but now we enter the Detractor Cold War. Yeah.
Bro, it isn't a Detractor Cold War. It isn't even a fucking Detractor Civil War. I never considered Rich, like, one of us. I considered him, like, if our Vortex was the video game, he's like an NPC. That's important for, like, 1 or 2 major cutscenes, right? And then he sits in his store tending to shop for the rest of the game. He doesn't do anything else. He doesn't contribute anything to the fucking game, dog. You know, you just go up to him to buy some chickens once in a while, and you leave. He's important for 2 fucking cutscenes, and you can forget about him. Like, Rich is not really a detractor. Like, doing this detractor shit is probably the most positive attention I think he has gotten for once, like, being a piece of shit like us, like making fun of somebody else. He is the example. He's the guy that Phil talks about. You know, that I've talked about. Like, he's that detractor that only makes fun of Phil because he's that guy who used to get bullied. And now he's in the reverse position of getting to make fun of someone else. And it gives him power. It gives him power. He gets attention. He gets a semblance of power for himself that he never really had. You know, in his whole career, he gets to be, like, make fun of someone else instead of being the target of ridicule and criticism and shit. So, like, Rich is getting drunk off of that shit, right? And he's sitting here just riding too hard. He's drunk driving, dude, off power and shit. Like, Rich, you should have just shut the fuck up and just mind your own business, bro. Like, instead of speaking out on everybody, you're speaking out on a community you don't even interact with. The dick suckers who give you money and chill in your fucking streams, Phil, that's not the actual DSP community. That isn't, dude. They're like a bunch. Your channel's so big, bro. They're like random people from your content, right? And they're just finding out about Phil from the most unreliable fucking place to learn about Phil. And you're immature as shit, and you pretty much attract the same dicks. You're a detractor. And your viewers are kind of detractors too. Like, they're the same kind of people, bro, that like hanging out on Phil streams because you're a goofy old guy and you create this parasocial fucking environment with them. But you make fun of Phil. Your streams are just like Phil's, bro. They're just a little bit better. Just a little, because you let people sit here and have some fun. I'm banned. Like, I'm banned, though. I ain't do nothing to you, fucker.
My thing is this, and it's going to sound like a whataboutism, but it's not. Like, oh, he's tricking his dents into giving him money. You don't really care. You don't care at all. Like, if it was really about you being altruistic and trying to be, you know, to protect people, first off, you laugh at the dents that he has. And secondly, if it was about your being the moral fucking police, which is...
Bro, fuck you. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, I fucking had a couple bitch fits. You know, the way some detractors came and tried to slide on my ass for the shit I talk about and the way I say it. I did. But, like, my problems with this community is, like, yeah, a lot of you motherfuckers really do try to act, like, morally superior to even me, bro. Or some of you guys try to act like, because I make fun of Phil, I have to conform to how you guys talk and act and make fun of Phil. Well, no! I'm a fucking from the streets. I'm a motherfucker from the streets. I'm not like some white kid from the suburbs that, I don't know, doesn't like Phil and I play Nintendo games and shit all day. So yeah, there are definitely people in this community that are on that fucking gay-ass Mormon bullshit where they really do think they're so morally great and altruistic and good that, like, dude, they'll sit here and try to bang on my ass. Oh, you can't say retard. You can't. You're just like Phil, chill. You're toxic, just like Phil. Oh, you banned me from your chat because I said something retarded and it got on your nerves. So I'm gonna go to Kiwi Farms and cry about you, chill. Instead of trying to have a fucking conversation with me. And dude, my streams have been the one place you can fucking sit here and kick your feet up, and the dents can sit here and kick their feet up. The dents sit here and come and chill. They go to Doody's fucking streams and chill. We don't fucking kick them out. I fucking get on your asses when you try to harass a fucking deadhead in this chat. Like, yo, guys, stop. I've said it. I had to say it last night. Because Lil Shake and Bake wants to fucking chill here. Like, bro, he can fucking chill here. Us jumping onto ditheads' asses is just proving Phil right. That we're fucking weird. We're retarded and we're bloodthirsty and we're these weirdos that'll just attack anyone and everyone. No, bro. The ditheads are just like dumbass motherfuckers, bro, in mentally peculiar situations. They're being taken advantage of by this fucker Phil. That's the reason why I don't like him. And that's why the dick should have an avenue to come and hang out. They should be able to come and hang out and talk about Phil and talk about wherever the fuck they want to talk about in a place where they just won't get fucking ejected. It's true. That's the one true thing. A lot of you guys do act like that, and you need to stop because it's cringe and gay as fuck. And you give people like Rich a bunch of fucking ammo to sit here and play victim about our fucking community.
Retarded to begin
with. Like, yeah,
with.
stop being fucking weird.
Why aren't you going
bro?
after Logan Paul? Why aren't you going after the completionist who sat there looking like a black-bearded Santa Claus holding a dog to look pathetic after what he did? It's just because you don't like him, which is fine. You don't have to like Phil. You could despise him. But you don't get to dictate what he makes a living on doing.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Fuck you. Because a lot of people in this community, Rich, whether you know it or not, got fucking ripped off by Phil. They sat here and felt for the, oh, I'm broke. I'm gonna lose my house. Oh, I won't have anything to eat with my wife, guys. I'm here 6 days a week. I'm the internet's whipping boy. Wah, wah, wah. Dude, literally, that's all Phil does, dude. And that's all the people that give him money fall for. Rich. Like, come on, dude. You need to fucking get with it. You're rich. Like in name and in monetary fucking shit. You have money. You live a good life. You get to just sit here rich and click start stream and you have people edit your videos. Like you don't do as much work as fucking DSP. Even your DSP shit is lazy as fuck. You don't do a single fucking thing ever. You use Doody's videos, Snort's videos, bro. And then you try to use my name. You see my name. Oh, hi, Chill Murray. Oh yeah, look guys, I know Chill Murray. He's a DSP detractor. Like, he's done that shit to me. But I'm like, hey, Rich, I'm banned from your chat. I tried to give you $5. Oh, harder. I don't know. Who are you? Like, fuck this fucking guy. This motherfucker's such a clout-chasing little fucking F-word, dude.
You don't. You don't get that right. I don't get that.
No, I do have that right. I have that right. Phil sat here and fucking squandered all his money. He sat here and abused the goodwill of the fucking public, bro. Anybody else that's done what Phil does, they are done. They're done, bro. They're done to get ripped apart. They don't have a career no more. Phil just does. Why is it's not fair that all these other content creators, they get the consequences, not Phil. Not Phil, not you. Like, why do I get the fucking feeling that you're vibing with Phil? You're relating to the things that Phil doesn't like about us. Because you get to sit here and make a lot of money doing a lot of fucking nothing. And you don't think it's fair when people try to say you don't deserve to make money doing fucking nothing. Lying and scamming the people. You don't think he deserves that, Rich? Why? Because you do the same fucking shit as him. And you don't want your fucking boat rocked. I get it, pimp. If I was sitting here making hand over fist, fucking making fun of Phil, and there was someone else fucking up, and it would expose my whole grift, I'd fucking want to talk some shit about other people, too. I'd like the attention to be off my ass for a second, too, Rich. I get it. You ain't getting away with it.
I don't get that right, to do that to anybody. And if you think that you do, that's when you jump off the boat. You've lost the fucking plot.
No, you lost the plot, Rich.
But they don't get that. They don't understand that. It's their obsession.
Bro, G-Eazy said something. I love these lyrics because whenever I hear this song, it's from the song Tulips and Roses, bro. All right? And these are the lyrics. I'm not going to sing them. That's cringe. It's like rap. He said, fuck. I just got my star shining bright. I just polished it. I just got off of the Clout. The Clout's a hell of a drug. I just got off of it. Shit. Stirring the sauce. Oh, dude, I gotta look up those lyrics, bro. But it applies to Rich.
With
like,
him,
so fucking much.
It stems beyond the humor. It's like, and some of them are fucking, you're gonna use the word again, you're retarded. He makes content that you make money off of, you numbnuts.
You make money off his content. You make money. Tevin makes money. Doody makes money. I make a little money. You motherfuckers make a living off Phil. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. Alright? Aquatil fucking makes a living. Snort, if you're sitting here pumping out fucking shit and it's monetized and you get ad revenue and you're one of the bigger detractors like Meerkat or That Being Said, they make a living off making fun of Phil. I fucking don't. If I relied just on my YouTube check, bro, I would be homeless. Okay? I appreciate what I get, but compared to like some of the bigger money makers in this community like you, Rich, I would be fucking a homeless bitch. You would laugh at the money I make, dude. And I spend a quarter of that on the fucking community, too. Fuck you.
Why would you?
Ain't nobody making money off Phil like that, except for 5 of you motherfuckers, bro. Only 5, 6 of y'all be making a comma and can sit here and just do it every day and do nothing the fuck else, bro. The rest of us gotta fucking work and hustle and shit.
You're biting your own hand that feeds you. God, I wish I had seltzer here. I don't. However...
Here it is. Here it is, bro. I found the lyrics. Here it is. Clout's a hell of a drug. I'm so off of it. My star's back shining bright. I just polished it. The shit'll get away from you if you ain't on top of it. Take too long stirring the sauce, you get lost in it. Like, bro, that's fucking true. That's so true about this community. Clout's a hell of a drug. I'm so off of it. You know, you think you're a star. You get, dude, this shit will get away from you if you're not on top of it. Take too long stirring the sauce, you'll get lost in it. That's what happened to you, Rich. This is what happened to you, pimp. You need to listen to hip-hop, dog. The shit'll keep you on your P's and Q's.
Oh, so we're at over 500 people. Hello, everybody. Rich of Review Tech USA. And by the way, this does not include every detractor. It doesn't. I've made that abundantly clear from the beginning. You're not all like this. Doody streams ain't like this. Snort Hogan, I know, made a video on me too, but that's okay. He's entitled to. I would be a giant pussy and a hypocrite to say that I talk about shit about people every day.
He's probably talking about my ass, bro. You're gonna name Doody and Snort. You sure in the fuck didn't say Chill Murray. I talked about your fucking tomfoolery today. I invited you to come on my stream, Rich. Let me check my DMs. Because, Rich, you could sit here and DM me if you heard what I said, dude. Like, today would have been a good day just to have a discussion with someone that actually knows what the fuck they're talking about. Not just you shouting into the clouds like a crazy person, bro. But nope, I'm not Doody streams. I don't upload 11 videos a day every fucking day like fucking those guys, right? Like, I'm not important. I'm not important. Doody and Snort are.
Most of the detractors, this does not even refer to. It's that
because he's a clout chaser. That's all. Rich is just a clout chaser. It's like I said, he doesn't sit here and communicate with nobody else in the fucking community. Only people you could just name are Doody, Snort Hogan. Yeah, dude, the most generic fucking names you could come up with to defend your ass with when you're coming up against the boys, dude.
That subset of heavily obsessed weirdos is what I'm talking about. Like, you want to sniff a fart out of Phil's ass? And describe the flavor of it while Cat's crying in a corner.
His farts, they taste like misery and depression. And some days they make me want to cut myself, Rich. There. That's what Phil's farts taste like. Misery and depression, bro. Phil farts
and don't
on
get
screen
what
all
I'm
the
saying
time. I gotta
twisted.
just smell it.
You could make as many videos on Phil as you want to. You know my stance on that. But I'm going to show you something. Show you something here real quick. My soundboard, there's something weird about it. It's going to take a minute.
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
See if you notice something.
Try to relax your anus, your shoulders.
Focus on your sexy, bro.
These are birds. You know what, I'll put the Oblivion music on for this. It'll add some texture.
This guy. I'm gonna cut. Jesus Christ.
Breasts.
What? No way.
Jesus
See,
Christ.
I'm on the fucking phone.
Bro, he's worse than Phil with all this soundboard shit. Like, come on. You're just wasting time. It's not wasting time, bro.
Yeah, there's something wrong. Oh, wait, Phil's not on the soundboard anymore.
Good. Phil's still on my soundboard.
Here is what I'm going to do. Until one of two things happen. I mean, I'm sure people will bring up something stupid in a super chat that Phil has done. Rich, Phil stuck his dick in an electrical socket by accident while he was waiting for shrimp, looking at his wall. And haha, that's funny, I'll talk about that, but I'm not going to have Phil dedicated streams, or I'm not going to watch Phil dedicated videos until, one, the documentary comes out, or two, he bails, which will probably be what happens. He has surprised us before.
Why not, right?
But he's already saying and hinting, like he said, oh, Keemstar's not involved. If he was involved, I would drop out. And he said, I have to have final approval before it's released. Do you think anything about him that's damning he's going to allow to be approved?
That's what you get. That's what you fucking get, bitch.
So, there we go.
Good. Yo, I knew this was gonna happen, too. I didn't say it, but I knew it. Yo, Rich is gonna stop the second he has enough of his fans tell him that they're done. Hey, Rich, and they have. They've been complaining at him forever now. Rich, we're sick of the Phil-centric streams. Rich, we're sick of Phil on the soundboard. Rich, it's always just Phil. Like, you know, Rich, you're not a DSP guy. You're not. You're not even my ass, where I talk about other locales even. Like, yeah, I mainly talk about Phil, right? But I'll sit here and cover Blade. I'll cover a bunch of other shit if it's, like, popping off, right? But, bro, you've just been nothing but Phil because that's how you made a bunch of money. You've been making nothing but a bunch of money. You've been getting a lot of positive attention, and I understand that. It's natural, and that's smart. You know, if you're making more money doing X than what you usually do, right, and you're getting attention and big ups and shit, yeah, bro, you'd be kind of dumb to not, like, try to embrace that. But you didn't embrace this community, Rich. You didn't embrace this community at all. I know Doody and Snore Hogan, and, oh yeah, I know Joe Murray too, but you don't fucking hang out with us. You don't talk to us. You don't go in our fucking streams. You don't actually see what it's like down here in the fucking shit while we're sitting here doing the hard work that you benefit off of, that you make the most money off of. And the only reason why you're fucking done, Rich, is because you're getting a little pushback. On the retarded shit, you say, Rich, it happens to all of us in the community. That's part of being a DSP detractor, bro. Like, you're gonna say and do something, and it's gonna piss people off, bro. And they're gonna go on Reddit, or they're gonna go on Kiwi Farms, or they're gonna go in your comments, bro, just to voice their frustration about you, or something you did, or something you're doing. It's part of the fucking game, dog. Grab your balls and move the fuck on, dude. Like, we done scared you off that bad, dude. From criticizing you, a little criticism, dog, and you're running away with your tail between your legs. Bro, Raven's Dolphin, as much as I don't like his pedophilic ass, he didn't sit here and hang up the gloves because everyone doesn't like him no more. Or he got caught being a softcore pedophile. Nah, dude. Raven sat here, put his head to the ground, and he's ignoring shit, and he's moving on. Nah, bro, you give up. You're scared. You're scared of criticism and shit. Like, what the fuck, bro? It's all funny games.
Because here's what I want to see happen. I want to see. There's plenty of other stuff out there. There's so much. So much. Now, there is some mixed things on that. That is something, that is a loose end we will tie up. Allegedly, that was a purposeful troll video that the Dent made it purposely bad. Which, okay, that is pretty interesting if they did that. Birds and breasts, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if the documentary or he cancels. One of the two things. I want to see it happen. And you guys know that if the documentary is fair and puts Phil in the light that he should be in, meaning that it shows both the good and the really good and really bad, I'll be like, all right, he showed the full scope. But if it ends up being a propaganda piece for Phil, you damn well know that I will be like, nah, this isn't it, Chief. This is
Rich, no one gives a fuck about your fucking opinions on the documentary. If this is how you're acting, you're trying to blame us if Phil backs out when, like, no, you're more to blame. Like, we were kind of joking, but it is true. Mike going on your streams is someone that a person that Phil does not like. Bro, if people would say the same thing to me if Mike went on the Bacon Social Club and had an interview with me, bro, Phil would be saying the same shit. Everybody would. Oh, bro, Chill Murray, he's gonna jeopardize the documentary. He's talking to fucking Mike, yada yada. Phil doesn't like Chill. You know, he would say the same thing. Rich, you're just kind of getting what you deserve. People are watching things, they know how Phil is, and we're just talking, we're speculating. If Phil quits, it's probably because of Rich. It is true. It is. It's not our fault.
So, look, man, at the end of the day, to the Phil detractors who think this, you don't get to dictate what anybody does with their money. You could think whatever you want.
So you're sticking up for Phil. It's okay for Phil to scam and lie and meander and then use all his money on gambling, bro? So if Phil's smoking crack, literally, it's the same thing. Being an addict is being an addict. Whether it's alcohol, meth, crack, coffee, cigarettes, you're a fucking addict. You have a fucking deficiency in your brain. That part of your brain that can control your impulses is broken. It's deficient, dude. Because I'm an addict too. I can't just have one beer, bro. Like, and be okay. Oh, yeah, that was a nice, crispy beer. No, I have one beer, bro. And that little thing in my head is like, bro, have another, dog. Shit, why, like, this feels good. I don't know. It's a fucked up part of your brain. Your brain is fucked. You can't just sit here and have one. You can't just pull one Hogan. You can't just do one line of Coke. You can't just drink one beer. Like, I drink till I'm drunk, then I'm done. When I was a really fucked up guy, I'd drink till I was blacked out, dude. And it'd be so fucked up when I was blacked out. I'm the most fucked up guy ever. I'm Frank Reynolds, dude, when I black out drunk. And because of my misadventures, I learned not to do that anymore. And rehab and therapy and shit like that. Like, I'm more aware of my addiction and shit, and that keeps me from, you know, doing coke, the things I like, bro. Some cocaine, some ecstasies, you know, the good drugs, bro. I love partying. But, like, nah, I just do my little hippie things. I drink. That's about it. But, like, Phil, I don't ask people for money for that. For my vices, I don't ask you guys for a single dollar. I don't beg. I don't act like a crackhead, get all bugged out like, oh shit, I only made $10 tonight. How am I going to get that fucking eighth of weed? Hey guys, we're only at $10. We're about an hour into stream. If my goal is $50 so I could get an eighth. I need that $50 for that eighth. No, that's how Phil thinks. He's so fucking broken, bro. He's a crackhead. But his shit is mobile games and not crack. And if it was crack, Phil would have scabs all over his face. He would be homeless, dog. Like, Phil's lucky he's a gambling addict, dude. Because if it was drugs, he'd be gone, dude. Again.
Caldo head. Then Phil, if Phil won't have say in the final cut, Phil won't do the documentary. He's not looking at this as a documentary. He's looking at this as a fucking... So, Keldo Head.
I like how Rich is saying these things like he's the guy that's coming up with this theory. Phil just wants a propaganda piece, bro. If Rich didn't sit here and was on our side last year, he would have been bitching at us during the interview. What's wrong with Phil just trying to have an interview? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with Phil spending his money on mobile games? It's not up to you to decide what Phil does with his life and his money. No, we own him, Rich. You don't understand this. Phil is our workhorse. He's our monkey. Dude, we have a cracking fucking television series, bro, called The Life and Times of DSP. We're in season 16. The producers and writers are going overtime. Rich, this is all this is, bro. It's fucking fiction, dog.
There is many other things on this planet that are very interesting to talk about. I have many other takes to give. We'll be doing, like, the Grand Theft Auto streams too soon. DL5, sorry, Jay will be here.
He's done.
We'll be doing plenty of things. I will be fucking a bear in Baldur's Gate 3 or something like that.
Yeah, it's totally want to see you play Baldur's Gate.
Or the
man.
bear will be fucking me. Who knows? And there's so many other
Try to relax your anus.
Don't. The last thing Rich should be doing is covering other locales. Like, dude, you couldn't even fucking hang with us. Okay, the DSP community, the most milquetoast and softcore fucking community in the trolling scene. You couldn't even hang out with us, bro. Dude, good luck. Good luck, dude. You're gonna have 007 and his ops on your ass. You try to cover Wings, Blade. You try to cover anything that's fucking Wings and shit. And he don't like you, he's gonna slide on that ass, boy. You better watch yourself.
I don't know.
He done got only used, bro. Oh, fucking 007 done sat here and canceled only use me Blade. Alright? Like, that fucker, dude, I love 007. But yeah, no, he's like a scary man with a gun in his hand sometimes, alright? He's a gangster with it. Like, he ain't got no trigger control sometimes. He blipping the fucking sticky in front of you, dude. Like, fuck, man. Calm down with that gun, Double. He'd be like, nah, Nick, boom, boom, boom.
Interrupt. Maybe you
That's
can
why I
cover
love him,
that
man.
Cyrax doc that Turkey Tom made. I have some stuff already lined up here. Not sure if you covered it yet, Tom or the other doc guy. Well, we'll talk about May 1st. Richie, I gave 15 minutes on your DS. Also, it's not rehab. It ain't rehab. I'll still watch Phil shit on the side.
Rehab? What the fuck, bro?
But I want this documentary to be made. Also, give me a few five sound combo on the soundboard.
Like, Rich, we weren't totally serious about you ruining the documentary, my guy. But, like, you can't sit here and say that we were gonna be the reason if Phil backs out. Like, no, it's most likely you and other motherfuckers. No one in our community. Phil doesn't give a fuck about us, Rich. You know, he don't. Sure.
Ban Amber Heard's turd, please.
Look here! Look, listen!
Men's asses!
I missed that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would be good to have a break from the snort text. So, again, once one of the two happens, the floodgates will be back open. I place bets that Phil will bail. Because this is... I mean, he may surprise us. He's surprised, like I said, but this is even a step further. This is like taking a deep dive behind closed doors. Something eventually is going to come up where Phil's like, no, my family snort. Anyway, time to move on from Phil and talk about an Antifa soldier. See what I'm saying? There's amazing stuff on the internet, man. Turkey Tom is terrible at documenting. You should really look at Kiwi tapes instead. He covers a wider range and more honestly than Tom. Okay. We'll check that out. See what I'm saying? The world is full of treasure. Astro zombies.
Rich shouldn't be covering other locales. He's inviting himself, bro. He's inviting himself to all these new eyes that will see Rich and they're like, why is he like kissing birds and sucking cucumbers and making poop and fart jokes every 2 seconds? And why is he taking his shirt off for $50 like Phil would? You know, like, you're inviting yourself, Rich, to sit here and like fall back into your own locale shit. Cause you're a locale. You're a low level locale, but it's like fucking the locale podcast, bro. Nobody wants to see a fat, ugly, gelatinous fucking weirdo make fun of other fucking weirdos. It's not a fucking good vibe, bro. It's just weird. It's weird. Like, just stick to tech. Like Phil said, you need to probably just stick to toys and video games and, like, YouTube drama, like mainstream YouTuber drama. Stop trying to, like, dance in the underground. You can't even handle criticism from us. The softest fucking, like, trolling community on the internet. You couldn't even handle us just going, oh, Rich, it might be your fault if Phil quits, humph for rumph. So you got your fucking fat-ass panties in a knot, bro. Like, get out of here, dude. You're not welcome. You're kicked off the fucking island, bro. You're marooned.
I'm sorry. Why did... Yeah. Did you see the newest Pat upload? It's terrible. See, we'll watch that. Yes, I wanted to watch it.
All right, so that's it. That's it for that, right? Or is
it's
he
a
still
Pat
going?
the NES time today, so I'm waiting for my goddamn groceries and seltzer, because I have that. I'm an asshole. Still want anyone to think I'm not moral grandstanding or anything like that. I'm an asshole.
But you are moral grandstanding. You literally just did what a lot of people in this community do that you said they do. You're morally grandstanding, bro, on other people. What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't think I have the power or right to dictate how someone makes a living, but a lot of people do. And they don't even have pictures of themselves, which I find strange.
Oh, even though I showed what I look like 1,000 times, bro, my real name's attached to some of my shit on the internet. Like, what I look like isn't some fucking closely hidden secret. But of course you have to use that same gay-ass fucking thing. Oh, they don't show his face. Chill Murray just uses a VTuber. He doesn't show his face, so he's not credible. He's not a credible person. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Bro, Rich, stop. You don't want this black sexiness, bro, all up in your face all the time, alright? You don't want to see me pulling my wife's pants down and giving her fucking ass a smack. I'd be doing some debaucherous shit in front of the webcam that you guys just can't see. That's part of the fun of being a VTuber, bro. I could sit here and probably be sniffing drugs. You motherfuckers wouldn't know. Bro, I got my guns on YouTube. You can't have fucking guns on your stream, right? And I have 2 of them. I keep 2 of my fucking pistols right the fuck here. Right here by my hands. Like, fuck that, bro. I'm fucking doing too much debaucherous shit. I'm using my VTuber. It is fun. Fuck you, Rich. Alright, so Max told me that, what, Pop slid? He slipped and slid on fucking Rich, bro. Where? I need a link. I don't have a fucking link, Max. Or was that the wrong link, bro? I saw you try to send me something here. Oh, here we go. Nerd Brew made this? Oh, Nerd Brew made this. Go sub to Nerd Brew. He's a good guy. Cool guy.
There's a good portion of the Phil's Detractor community that likes me, but there's also a portion that despises me. The reason why is that they consider me a dent. I used to be a member of his. I used to send lighthearted super chats.
These people are crazy, they're obsessed, and they sit around literally plotting stuff.
To send lighthearted super chats.
These people are crazy, they're obsessed, and they sit around literally plotting stuff.
And if anyone is responsible for Phil pressing the eject button, it's you fucking weirdos.
But they would be in the chat and pretend to be fans. Only over the years, then they would reveal themselves every once in a while. When
they're like losing their minds with this documentary. And it's not the whole Detractor community. A lot of them like me. But there is a portion that despise me. And it's going to be you who fucks up this documentary.
Fucking dumb, bro. Dumb nerd brew. Big ups, homie. Alright. That's enough of the... We'll look at the tweets. We'll look at the tweets here in a second, but let's catch up to our boy Phil. Is he done? Holy shit, what happened here? Whoa-oh. Uh-oh, Cho Murray fucked up. Whoa-oh. What the fuck, bro? Come on. There we go. There we go, Philly.
Fan 565. They said, I wouldn't be surprised if Star Wars is on the list. Oh, I guess
Oh,
Anime
Max,
Fan
I'm gonna
was
pull
actually
that
of
up.
the same mind
No, Nate
as,
Given. Dude, thanks for the
as Jane
$4.99.
saying that. Well,
Kim
we'll
got
see.
Panda
No
to talk
spoilers.
and went to
All right,
Phil on
let's
the
get Anime
deal
Fan
with a
up on
fat
Twitter.
stack. Phil went on hard. He went hard on 1 minute, man.
Okay.
He tried to ward
Let's
Phil.
keep
It's
it
all
moving.
lame.
We're about
It
a third
is.
through our countdown. Okay, everybody? Up next. This next game, again, I know will be controversial, and a lot of people are going to give me crap for having it on here. At the very same time, for those who actually watched my playthrough of this game, you probably absolutely expected it to be on this list, okay? This is a game that in another
Listen, I'm like second in line to fucking Tevin almost. Listen, I'm like second in line to fucking Tevin almost. Listen, I'm like second in line to fucking Tevin almost. Tevin almost. Tevin almost. Tevin almost.
You're second in line to Tevin? To do what exactly? The fuck are you talking about? Tevin will give money to fucking DSP, you fat bitch. What are you talking about? It's quite a claim you're making, buddy.
Also behind It's a Gundam.
Oh, I'm behind It's a Gundam. No, you're a fucking nobody. You're a fucking retard. That's what you are. You're a fucking retard who throws money away. Like, don't elevate yourself past that. And then you, like, say something unfunny and go, woo, I play my shitty sound clip. Woo, yay. That's all you are. You're a nobody. You're a nothing. Fuck yourself. Cuck.
DSP considers me like one of like the top 5 fucking detractors.
Oh my god, that's so cool, dude. Dude, you're so fucking cool, man. Why don't you fucking hang that up on the wall? Why don't you fucking hang that up on the wall as your best fucking achievement? I don't give a fuck about you, you fucking fat piece of shit, dude. What are you fucking talking about? It's like this weird, like, reverse rent-free thing where he needs DSP to allow him to live rent-free in his head. But the thing is, Rich, you paid rent. Rent's been paid, man. So it's no longer rent-free, is it?
The rent's been paid, man. Yo, that's funny. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Another parallel multiverse dimension, all right? Probably would have been a Game of the Year high-end contender.
All right, back to our milquetoast.
I'm not kidding you.
That's enough for the
All
fun
right?
stuff,
But
huh?
we live in this dimension. We don't live in that other multiverse. In this dimension, all things considered and comparing it to everything going on and everything around and the history of this franchise, I gotta tell it like it is. Ladies and gentlemen, my number 6 most disappointing game of 2023 is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. People already guessed in the chat that this is what it was going to be. Before I even begin, I'd like you to take a look at this video footage and tell me what's wrong. Seriously. Do you notice a distinct difference between this game and all the other games that I've already shown you in the countdown? I don't even have to, explain it. What's up with the fucking frame rate of this game? It's supposed to be a brand new AAA release.
Bro, it's a fucking Nintendo Switch game. Stop acting like, I don't know, you're on some hype train of saying Nintendo games run like shit. We've been saying this fucking for years, Phil. You ain't even saying nothing nobody else has said. What the... look at what's wrong. I'm saying like nothing. It's running at 30 frames on a Nintendo Switch because it really can't handle too much. Yeah! It runs like poo-poo! It's a fucking Nintendo Switch game, you stupid fucker. Like,
in 2023...
dude, you buy any Nintendo game on the Switch.
It's a Switch exclusive...
It's backing 60 fucking frames and all this. You're a fucking dumbass. Okay, you played yourself.
Most of the game, and God forbid,
that's why I don't own a Switch.
Coming at you at once, that sucker chugs along. Okay, very frustrating. Very frustrating. Now, someone just said, "Are you sure this is the right game?" Oh, I'm sure this is Tears of the Kingdom. Trust me. You can.
Yeah, this looks so bad. This looks so bad and unplayable, bro. Bro, I told you, this guy, he's not the guy you go to listen for gaming takes. Bro, I'm a fucking dumbass. I know the things I say about games and gaming aren't, like, the most correct things, right? But, like, goddamn, bro, I'm aware of the industry. I'm aware of what the fuck's going on around me. Phil isn't. He just lives and dies inside his own bubble, bro. So if he doesn't like it, everybody else probably didn't like it either. And there's a good reason why this is one of the most disappointing games. No, it isn't that it ran like shit. It hurt his ego. This game fucking hurt the fuck out of his ego, bro. And got a whole new group of detractors on his ass. Motherfuckers that watch TikTok and shit all the day. We got TikTokers on his fucking butt now, dude.
See the attachment of the
because of this game. That's why you don't like it. That's why this game's disappointing.
What is it about Tears of the Kingdom that disappointed me? Well, first of all, I want to make this very clear. Tears of the Kingdom is not a bad game. Tears of the Kingdom is a good game. Tears of the Kingdom is above average game. Tears of the Kingdom, likely, as I said, in another universe or multiverse.
Then why is it on this list, Phil?
Contenders, if not my Game of the Year pick. But here's the deal. There's another game that came out on the Switch. It's called Zelda Breath of the Wild. I don't know if you've heard of it. Okay? And basically...
It's just like Zelda 1. You see? If you play Zelda 1, why did you need to play Breath of the Wild? Like, huh? What? Like, why am I gonna play the same game? It's just that you could build machines. Why would I build machines for? Why do I want to do anything? I just want to go and be handheld from one point to the next. It's pointless. Oh, you have all these temples in the sky, and you have all these things underground, but it's still the same game. You see? So I don't see why. You see, it's just Nintendo. It's just Nintendo fans. It's just Nintendo fans, and that's why this game like this gets a pass, you see? Like fucking retard, bro. He's gonna say the most retarded fucking things.
Game, all right? Now, you're right if you want to say, wait a minute, hold on. What are you saying it's the same game? Tears of the Kingdom was the first open world Zelda and had all these modernized elements for parkour and climbing and all this, but Tears of the Kingdom is so much better because it has the overworld in the sky where you can do sky puzzles, and there's the underworld where you can explore a whole map underground as well. By the way, didn't you know that the amazing physics of the puzzle elements in this game are awesome? And by the way, I purposely picked this clip for this moment you're about to see right now. There we go. This was my most rage-inducing moment of the playthrough when that happened to me. I picked this clip on purpose. All right? So, admittedly, the game has some interesting elements to it. I actually enjoyed the crafting that was new for this game, and how
he did it, bro.
And crafting elements to solve tons of.
He fucking criticized the puzzles and having to build things, dude. It got on his nerves that he had to sit here and fucking use his head to fucking build shit. He did not like that at all.
Puzzles, and that made it feel innovative. It absolutely did. In fact, that's why this is only number 6 on this countdown and not like number 1 most disappointing, because there were some really good positives about this game, okay? But I'm sorry, the negatives of this game absolutely outweighed the positives for me. Here's why. When you're playing this game, you'll very quickly realize this is the same map as Breath of the Wild. The entire overworld's identical. There's a few tweaks here or there that are a little different, but it's the same map. You've already done it. Sometimes you go to a previous area from Breath of the Wild and there's not anything going on there anymore because they didn't even bother to populate it with anything interesting in the sequel. Okay? When you go to the underworld, at first it's interesting and then you realize it's just a dark area with a bunch of areas you can't go because it's all poison. And it's not very interesting at all. It's actually quite repetitive, very annoying to navigate. There is a dungeon down there, but for the most part, it's not that interesting. It's very annoying. Then there's the sky temples. Well, it's nice to have a whole new area to explore, but it's just a bunch of aerial puzzles, a little bit of gliding. Nothing too special, quite frankly. Everything that they claimed was something that they
the most retarded fucking takes about games on YouTube. Hands down. Literally the most dumbass gin brain fucking takes about any game. This is crazy, bro.
Felt like something you've already done before. The only innovative thing about this game, honestly, is the new building and crafting and the physics engine attached to it. Is it fun? Yes. Is it enough to sell you the same game a second time? In my opinion, no. That one element that was unique from the first game is just not enough for me to be ultra excited about Tears of the Kingdom. Now, let's also be very honest about this game. This game has a lot of content. This game has a ton of content. This was the very first Nintendo game
place
that they charged you $70 for. Do you remember that? How hot and contentious it was? That
he
they were
put
going to
this
charge
number 6 on his most disappointing
$70
games.
for a game on the Switch, and people were up in arms. And then the game came out, and you're like, well, you don't understand. See, there's the sky world, the ground level, the underworld, all this exploration and content. To which I was playing the game, and I was like, all right, so fair enough. I can kind of see where they're coming from when it comes to the amount of content. But the more that I played in the game, I realized something very, very important. The vast majority of the content of this game has absolutely no meaning. It's just there to say there's more content, but you don't have to do any of it, okay? For me, playing through the main story, getting all of the glyphs that were on the hillsides and things like that to get the full story of Zelda and her time travel mechanics and stuff like that, getting the Master Sword, and then basically beating the game, explained everything in the game that I needed to know. I'm aware there was other things I could have been doing, but I didn't really need to do them. There's giant dragon bosses that are optionally in the map you never need to fight and add nothing to the game, but they're there. There's underworld bosses. They're there. You don't ever have to touch them. You can skip the vast majority of content of the game, still enjoy it, and still get the story. That's a problem. There was one description that I gave this game when it was out, and a lot of people had issue with. I said it was called bloat. This game suffers from bloat. The game designers wanted to put so much in it to claim it was worth $70, but on actual face value, most of the content in the game doesn't have value. It's just there to say it's there. You can go do it if you want, but it's not meaningful. If you can get the entire story just by doing the main dungeons, the glyphs, getting the Master Sword, and you can skip all the optional stuff, then what's the value of it? Zero. All there is this padding to say the game has content that's worthless. It's equivalent to fetch quests or other boring repetitive stuff in other styles of RPG. Just that this time, it was in a Nintendo game, so I guess we're all supposed to just give it a pass, right? It's frustrating to me because
I said it! That's literally, I was fucking making a joke, but I knew Phil was gonna say all this shit. It's Nintendo, so it gives you a pass. Oh, it has underground, but it's the same game. Like, bro, that's all he has to say about this game. That's all.
I enjoyed way more than Tears of the Kingdom. And in a world where Breath of the Wild didn't exist, this game would have been amazing. But they directly made the decision to make a sequel to Breath of the Wild so they could pump out another Zelda game on the same console generation, and reuse the same assets to make the game. They cut corners to make money, and it shows when you're playing this game and the frame rate is...
Just like your content, Phil. Your shitty thumbnails, bro. Your shitty descriptions. The way you don't edit anything. You cut corners to make money. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention until he said that. I thought he was talking about himself. But I forgot I live in the real world where Phil doesn't talk about himself or take accountability for how shitty he runs his fucking business. All he does is talk shit about other businesses and content creators. And like, bro, Phil, like, my guy. My nigga, why don't you just hold a seminar at a fucking Regency Hotel? Bro, like an empowerment seminar. Tell people how to really run businesses or make games, bro. I want you to make a video game. I really want to see a game that Phil makes, dude.
It's absolutely terrible, and the game's response in combat is not great, and you have all these repetitive tasks to do that mean absolutely nothing. That shows they actually got lazy making this game, and that's sad. Nintendo usually is the polar opposite of being lazy. But I feel like this game shows they just wanted to push out another game before this console gen ended, and that's incredibly disappointing to me. Oh, by the way, did I mention that they retconned the entire story of Breath of the Wild? You literally could have never played Breath of the Wild, played this one, and you missed nothing, even though it's a sequel. They retconned it all, as if it never happened. And people are like, well, no, they didn't. Yes, they did, because they never mention it. In the game, they never mentioned the plot of the first game at all, as if it never happened. You don't need to know anything about it.
What the fuck?
So it's just like, wow. Now here's the thing.
What the fuck,
I compare
bro?
this to, for example,
Yo, this nigga crazy as fuck, dog. Yo, bro, this motherfucker's insane as hell, huh? Jesus Christ.
And Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Valhalla. Odyssey and Valhalla, people are like, it's too much of the same. But the truth is that Odyssey and Valhalla did have new content and refined the formula of Origins. The problem was it was too many of the same game back to back, so it feels like they just pumped out the same game 3 times. If only Valhalla had come out and not Origins or Odyssey, everyone would have said, oh my god, Valhalla is such an insanely groundbreaking game.
What?
That's exactly the problem with Tears of the Kingdom. If Breath of the Wild never existed, this game would be absolutely knock you on your butt insanely good. But sadly...
No, it would... What? What, bro? Huh? Dude, if Elden Ring didn't come out the same time as this game, bro, that's what they would have said. Bro, this is the game of the year. This is the most cracked, open world game of the fucking year, dog. But nope, bump. Elden Ring has to fucking come out and shit on everybody, dude. That's why nobody gave that much of a fuck about Breath of the Wild, dude. Elden Ring came out here and it said, I'm him, okay?
Breath of the Wild came out, was an outstanding, amazing Game of the Year contender game, and now this game just felt like more of the same with a few things thrown at you. So sadly, I did not like Tears of the Kingdom as much as most. It
bullshit.
Is one of my most disappointing games of the year.
Everything that came out this guy's mouth is fucking bullshit,
more power
bro.
to you. You absolutely have the abilities to disagree, but that's my take. All right, we are now halfway through the countdown. Nikita has arrived and is gifting bombs of 50 memberships each. We just received 2 different membership bombs of 50 memberships.
Bro, OIC. It's OIC. You need any more proof it's OIC? Nikita, a new viewer, is giving me more 50 gifted bombs. Nobody else be fucking giving Phil that much fucking money. Except OIC. It's OIC under a fucking sock like fucking always, bro. Phil knows it too. OIC probably told him in the Discord, hey baby, just to make your Christmas and to complete your holiday, because you've been working so hard, I'm going to give you like 300 memberships. But after that, I don't think I'll be able to give you anything for a while, baby girl. So please make it work. It feels like, all right, darling. Do you want another picture of my penis, OIC? You want another picture of my balls, Ryan? Ryan's like, please, I'll give you another 50. If you include your penis and the shaft with your balls, Phil, I'll make sure to slide through and give you another 100. All right, OIC, but make sure you do it under a sock. We don't want these retarded fucking detractors catching on to you. I know, Phil. Don't worry, baby. You're going to get your hard work's worth. Now send me the pic. Send the nudes.
So everyone who's here is apparently going to get a membership because we just got 100. All right. That's absolutely insane. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait because they take a while on YouTube to get applied. So right now 37 have been applied and it's slowly hitting. You guys are going to see nonstop in the bottom down there. That message probably won't disappear for like a half an hour now. Okay. Thank you so much, Nikita. Nikita just dropped another 50 memberships on the chat.
Wow.
So 150 memberships.
And he's going to drop another 50 to make it a good even 200. There's nothing suspicious about that at all. Totally nothing weird about this new person. Just, I love Phil. Dude, this is the greatest gaming content I ever seen. Oh my God. I have tears in my eyes. When he talked about the helicopter company and how unfairly he was treated. I related to that, you know? It reminds me of whenever my daddy gave me a job and I was just so lazy. Even though I thought I was working hard, he just fired me. Phil's been through so much. And then people call him an autistic retard and they make fun of him, and that's not cool. He's just trying to make money for his family. No. Dude, he's been through a lot. Dude, he because of him, I have the strength to carry on. Hold on, where's my credit card? Oh, Phil. Let me give him 50. 50, bro, because I wish, you know, we gotta help each other out here, Phil. Oh, he appreciates it so much. It makes me feel so good. Babe, I gave this streamer 50 gifted memberships. Look how grateful he looks. Oh my God, I helped somebody today. Oh my God, I wish more human beings were like Phil and me, and the world would be a better place.
Memberships tonight. So congrats to everyone who's getting, there's too many names for me to shout out in the countdown, and the countdown must continue. Thank you, Nikita, for supporting DSP Gaming. Nikita just dropped another 50 memberships on the chat.
Cause Chill doesn't. I don't fucking miss. Fucking OIC, fucking bastard ass motherfucker. You're gonna give him another 200 fucking gifted members. Bro, that's like Phil got. I'm doing fast hood math. Phil got over 2,000, about 211 to 12. Whew, hold on. I'm about to throw up. Phil got $2,100, bro, worth of memberships over the last few days, okay? $2,100 more or less, bro. In gifted member. You nasty bitch. Fucking burping on my mic like that. I should hit you. I should hit you with the open hand slap.
If all 200 of those memberships stick, we are actually about to hit the record high number of members that we've ever had in this channel. That would be the most, because if we're over 1,000, I think we just had over 1,000, like 1,030 or something. We're at 1,070 something. That's the most we've ever had on DSP Gaming. So,
and they're all gifted. That's nothing to brag about, Phil. This is the most we ever had on DSP Gaming. Whoa, bro, they're all, dude, watch. I know some of you guys are pissed the fuck off, and I understand. I would be too. If I didn't know it was OIC, I'd be fucking punching the goddamn wall. But I'm not going to, because I know it's OIC. All these gifted memberships are gonna fucking expire, dog. And this motherfucker, Phil, he's gonna have a repeat of what happened last year. Where he's gonna expect the gifted memberships. He's gonna expect you guys to keep him at 1,000 fucking memberships or above. And it's not gonna happen. And Phil's gonna throw little temper tantrums and get all fucking depressed about it.
Okay, first of all.
What?
Why is that how Phil thinks he looks?
Because that's what he looks like.
The green. He thinks he's ripped like that?
No, dude, he didn't even make this, babe.
Come
on, you already know what the fuck this is. Stop acting brand new.
So I'll let you know if they all get handed out or not. Sometimes YouTube doesn't hand them all out.
No, it's supposed to be an award trophy.
Thank you so much, Nikita, for your support tonight. Okay, let's move on, because we still have the rest of the countdown to get through, okay? Here we go. And by the way, DC, I apologize. I know you tried to say something. There was absolutely no way that I could see it, because the chat is going absolutely insane with so many people getting gifted memberships. People are going crazy in the chat over it. Carlos says the game runs 3 times better in emulators. I really hope Nintendo comes with a decent console
dude, when those gifted memberships expire,
You're right.
Phil's gonna look
Zelda
like
ran much better
like
on the
Hiroshima
emulator than on the Switch. On the Switch, it was pathetic.
Look, he's gonna look all cracked out, bro, and you know, despondent, like he saw an atomic bomb just go off in his hometown. Like, people really don't like me. Like that's gonna echo in his head. It's gonna be an ego fucking blow for him. Wow, no matter what I do, people just don't want to renew the membership. I don't know, man. Like, it's gonna fuck with him. I can't wait. It always
Really
fucks with
was
his ego.
So
It did last year. Dude, it fucked with him so bad last year. He went, Huff or Ruff, I'm not gonna do the membership goals. We're just gonna do them just to do them. Like, that was him trying to cope with the fact that, like, damn, these motherfuckers aren't gonna renew and give me 1,000 fucking memberships. They're not just going to. And he flew back down to, like, what, 500. And he stayed there for the rest of the fucking year, dog.
I do hope that Nintendo learns their lesson. But again, I have to call out fan behavior. When the fans keep rewarding Nintendo for bad behavior.
Hey, what's up, Weeks?
Zelda sold tons. So despite the game,
bro, you missed the party earlier, bro. We got the slide on Rich a little. I let my hair down a
He
little.
said, I love your emphasis on the orb attached to his shield. That was funny. I never was a fan of the Zelda games, so that's my 2 cents. There you go. I am a fan of the Zelda games, quite frankly. That's why I'm just disappointed that this game really felt like it wasn't a real new Zelda game. So, okay. Let's continue on. Thank you again. Those pop-ups are going to continue for quite some time.
Arkham, I said hi to you, fool.
Amazing. All right.
I always say
the
hi to
number
my
5
little
game
bro.
on this countdown, honestly, I think I'm more sad about this one than any other game on the countdown. I'm actually, like, legitimately sad about this game. And the reason I'm sad about this game is because it's a good game. It's a damn good game. I would actually argue the game I'm about to talk about is better than the game it's a sequel of. All right? It's better than the original. But this game had such a problem at launch that was not properly...
Wiggs, I said it. He's lucky he wasn't, fucking with you and your boys, dog. You know, I love my community, but I said it straight up. We're the most milquetoast and kind of pussy fucking, you know, trolls in the whole fucking trolling universe, dog. Like, if Rich was sitting here talking all that good shit to you guys, bro, it would have been Jover. Like, bro, 007 would have been like, oh yeah, Rich? I'm gonna show you how low my nuts hang, nigga. Ah! He would have fucking dunked all over Rich. Fuck, I broke my VTuber. Ah! Ah! No, for real. 007 would have been like, it's Jover! Ha!
addressed that this game ended up being one of the most frustrating game experiences that I had all year long.
They would have fucked him up. Bro, they would have kicked him out of his own house.
Pick for most disappointing game of 2023.
Oh, shit.
Is Star Wars Jedi Survivor. And you might say, really? Yeah. You might not remember because this is one of the releases that came out relatively early in the year. What was it, like March or April? I think maybe April-ish. And basically this game is a direct sequel.
Yo, at least to, 007, bro.
Star Wars
Fallen Order. You know we're boys, right? And everybody
awesome
can at least say, Chill Murray, he don't sit here. He didn't sit here, you know, encourage his fucking, his fucked up friend 007 to slide on people.
Puzzles, great story
nope,
elements.
I just be chilled on the sides.
It's a really solid game. You can even see
I'm here if he needs me for some really fucked shit,
This game is amazing, okay? The problem is, and by the way, I apologize because I tried to find the clip and I did not save it, this particular one. This game has certain parts that run incredibly poorly, okay? Really bad. The game screams lack of polish. But I'm not. When I say that, here's what I mean.
TJ Double, he probably won't be in
the point where, similar to
the documentary.
Dynasty, this game is fully playable, and all of a sudden you go to fight a certain group of enemies in a room, and your
007, he's like a new silent observer.
Down to like 10, 20, and you can't react to anything going on in the game. How am I supposed
I'm
to
like
play
the harbinger for like the weak trolls in this community.
Because it doesn't run well on the platform it's on, okay? In addition, this game has tons of game bugs. There was game bugs where I would open a chest and try to look at an item, and it would crash the game and force me to replay 10 minutes of gameplay because you can't manually save in this game. It's based on checkpoints. That's not good. There were parts where there were enemies that floated and the physics glitched and all kinds of issues like that, all right? Now, the real sad fact is that the game is great. The story, in my opinion, is much better than the story of
bro,
Jedi
I'm telling you,
Fallen
you
Order.
need gangster-ass friends
It's a
like
much better
007,
sequel.
bro.
It has elements that are, the graphics are better.
Me and we need each other.
There's way better combat.
We need each other, because we just don't give a fuck. You need friends that don't give a fuck sometimes,
Look, you have dual sabers. You have all these different
You know?
stances that you can do.
I told
and they're
Duty
absolutely
too.
fun
It's like,
and
bro, you
amazing.
need friends
So
out
my
here,
question
dude.
is,
Fuck. Now everybody
all those
has
things
your
going
back,
for it,
man.
okay? Because
you
there's a
need
ton
two
of positives going for it.
homies.
Why is the game
007,
dead?
one of my
Would
two
they have released
sponsors
this
out
game
here.
in the state it was
I
at when it
wholly
came out?
endorse the shit he
Because
does.
They knew they had
care.
a winner on their hands with a better, again.
And I tell
better
people,
plot,
you don't
better
fuck with him.
elements
Just don't
of
fuck with
gameplay,
him and
better
his
graphics,
boys,
better
dude.
puzzles, better parkour.
And there won't be
Why would you
drama.
then
And if
release
you
it
do
to
start
run
some
like
shit,
crap
you
in
better
certain
be able to
parts?
handle
Why
your
not
fucking
give it a
shit by
little bit more
yourself.
time to get
Don't run to
polished,
Chill Murray like,
to
I'm gonna
run better?
fucking solve your
Why?
fucking
I mean,
problems.
Jade actually just called it out in the
I'm
chat.
gonna
He says, "I
fucking
feel
laugh
sick when I
at you."
watch this game." He's right.
I
There
don't
were
warn
people
you,
who
don't
were
fuck
getting
with wings
motion
unless
sick
you're
from me
ready
playing
for
it,
some
'cause
smoke,
it would go
dude.
from 60 frames
You gotta be
to
built for
20
war,
to
dog.
30
You gotta
frames
fuck
to
with him
10 to 40.
sometimes.
When your frame rate is going up and down, it actually makes certain people sick. So how are you supposed to enjoy the game exactly? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was going on here? They don't know what they were doing.
Duty's
They
like
made
my
an
older
amazing
brother.
game,
I even
and
told
they
him that,
ruined
dude.
it
He
by
reminds
not
me of my
polishing it
older
at all.
brother.
From what I'm to understand,
Like, he does retarded
the
shit.
game actually runs much better today.
But he's like
here's the
wiser
thing.
than I
actually wanted to
am.
give the game a fair shake.
Infinitely
When I was
wiser than
playing
me.
it,
He's
I
a
was
smart
actually
guy.
really enjoying it until I was running into these parts that were almost unplayable. All right, so I actually get this. Suspended my playthrough, and I almost never do that. If you go back in my 15 years as a creator,
Dude, he's like a grandpa. Arkham, leave my fucking old man
something was
alone.
wrong with the game. I did, and then I went back to it maybe a week
Like,
and a half,
making
2
fun
weeks
of Phil
later,
for Duty
when
is
the
a
game
side
devs had
quest for
promised
him,
they
you
had
know?
patched the
Some
game and
people
made it
give
better,
him shit.
Nothing was improved.
But it's
It
like,
was the
no, he's
same
just
issue
doing
with this.
side
I just
quests, bro.
basically
Making
toughed
film
through it
videos and
really
shit for
badly
him.
to finish it.
He's
and
just
it was
chilling.
so disappointing having all those bugs, glitches, and visual issues. This is sad because this seems to be a new pattern with outstanding games. They are not fully explored or appreciated by a mainstream
And
audience
he's
because the game runs
dude,
like
he's
shit, and it goes viral,
underappreciated
the game runs
too.
like shit.
I'm not
And
even
now no
glazing
one's
his
gonna buy
ass,
your
but
game.
like,
I wouldn't
bro,
be surprised if this game was absolutely
like,
polished at
even
launch.
if Duty
This would've
doesn't
been a
like
game
your
that at the
ass,
end of the
if you're
year,
part of the
everyone was talking
community
about
and
as
you're
a
in
game of the
trouble,
year
you
contender.
need help,
Instead, did you hear a
right?
single
If you
person
don't personally
at all
fucking piss him
mention
off,
this
he will
game,
help you.
Jedi
He'll
Survivor,
help you
at the
get
end of the
over
year as a
copyright
game of the year
strikes.
contender? Nothing.
He'll
Everyone
help you
had
like write up
completely
fucking shit,
forgotten
do
about
this,
this game
that,
as
and
if
the
it never
other, bro.
existed
Give you
because of its
advice and
issues.
all that stupid shit, you know? Like, some people, you know, they're good people, even
And
if
that's
you don't see
absolutely
eye to eye
positively
on
sad.
shit all the time.
Because again,
you know?
that's
why
why
Duty's
this
my
is number
boy.
5 on my list and not lower. Because I thought the game was great. When I beat it, I was like, my God, the ending was amazing. Why is no one talking
Well,
about
hold on,
the game?
Arkham.
Because it
Duty
runs
ain't
like
the
shit.
wisest.
They need
He's
to stop
wise.
doing this. Whoever it is, whether it's the person in charge, the management.
No, I love
the
my boy
publisher,
Duty. He
whoever's
ain't the
putting
wisest
pressure
out
on these
here,
studios
okay?
Has to cut the shit and say, listen.
He's
Take the
he's
time
done
to
a
make
couple
the game good
dumbass
and run
fucking
well,
things his
because
damn
we don't want you to
self.
come out with a
Just
game that
like
gets
I
forgotten.
have, or anybody
It's
else.
super
you know,
good,
he's not
and
perfect.
probably today.
But he definitely is
Alright,
a really
it's
smart
much better.
motherfucking guy.
But this is
yeah?
8+ months later. Who's talking about Jedi Survivor?
He's just
No
an old
one.
guy.
First impressions are everything, man. And the first impression was this game was a broken
Arkham,
mess.
you're the
That's why
wisest.
The game is forgotten.
I
One of the most
guess.
disappointing games of the year by far. All right.
You're not old enough. I'm not going to
So it
flex
looks
my
like
sense of humor on you.
Perhaps those gifted memberships have gone through.
I need to have you
Indeed.
on a stream, Arkham.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Me
there
to
were
shoot the
200
shit,
memberships
bro.
have counted. That means
I want to
we
fucking
have
poke
now
fun at
hit
you
a
so bad.
new
You think
record.
you're the wisest? I guess you kind of are. You're the wisest DSP guy
on DSP
that got
Gaming.
out of there.
That is by far the most I've ever had. Thank you so much to Nikita.
I know you're joking.
For
I'm
the
joking too,
hundreds
man.
and hundreds of gifted memberships over the last couple of days. Thank you to everyone else who also is a member and everyone who supports my content in in this channel. I really, really appreciate it. Hitting a record here
Bro.
tonight was not something that I was expecting.
Yeah, he was. I wasn't expecting to get over 1,000. Bro, and then he has over 100 on DSP fucking reacts. So he's really at 1,100, like 1,200 memberships. He's like at 1,200. Bro. Hiseo, of course, the usual suspects. Fucking OIC is holding it up, holding it down for the memberships. Like, OIC is probably like, alright, I feel like I could give Phil fucking money. It's not going to be just me. There's other ditheads giving Phil more than $100. So, like, I think that's why OIC feels comfortable just bombing out on Phil. Dude, OIC does this once a year, actually. Once a year, OIC just, like, spreads their fucking asshole and lets the money fall out on Phil's face.
So thank you
once
so much
a
for
year.
That. Okay.
After that,
ladies and gents,
OIC don't really fucking give Phil all these
$15
memberships like that.
From Gabriel, who says, let's get it. Thank you very much, Gabriel, for the $15 tip tonight. I very much appreciate that. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. In the meantime, DC says, with all due respect, I played Jedi Survivor on the PS5. Hold on. And I never, let alone encountered any bugs or lower frame rate. I looked out. You're right. In fact, he's right. And since we're still in the countdown, we should call this out. Apparently, the PS5 was the only version that didn't have many issues. PC was utterly broken at launch, and the Xbox had the issues that I addressed because I played the Xbox Series X version. So,
bro, the fucking Xbox, dude, you fucking console plebs don't be having no issues, and you guys, you only play console, and you don't really know shit about frames and shit like that, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Phil don't know shit about I had a lot of issues. No, he didn't. I sat here and restreamed him playing fucking Fallen Jedi 2, whatever the fuck that stupid Star Wars game is called. I sat here. The only reason why Phil sat here and bashed the frame rate is because he was struggling against those fucking side bosses. That was the only reason. And there's a YouTuber or two he saw actually go, yeah, there's a frame rate issue on the PC and sometimes on Xbox. And Phil's like, yeah, see, it's what people are talking about. This is why I can't beat this boss. See, it's the frame rate. The frame rate keeps dipping. See, it keeps dropping. See, did you guys see that? Did you see that? Oh! Like, he was doing all that gay shit, bro. Blaming the game for not being able to beat, like, brute force through a fucking side boss he was underleveled to fight. Oh, it's a game? See the lag? Wow. Yeah, there's lots of lag. Yeah, I knew he was gonna fucking put Jedi whatever on this fucking shit.
it was only the PS5 version of this game that didn't have issues at launch. But again, you notice, even though the PS5 version played perfect, you notice absolutely nobody talked about this game after its launch, as if it never existed. First impressions.
Chicken and Nikita guys in your Discord using a VPN in Argentina.
Good stuff. Now we're getting to the nitty-gritty.
Phil.
Now we're getting down to the really disappointing games. Okay, now we're getting down to the ones that, man.
Hey, what's up, little shaking bait? Hope you're feeling
you know
good,
what I'm
bro.
saying? I kind of wish these games didn't release because they're such disappointments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fool. Don't give Phil no goddamn money. Little shaking bait. Like, do whatever you want with your cash, but it's like, bro, don't give this fucker any goddamn money. He just sat here, dude, and got over $2,000 in gifted memberships. He's okay. Alright, Phil isn't down on his luck. He isn't some downtrodden guy. He's fine, dude.
Shout out to Anime Fan. Anime Fan did another super chat and said, fun fact, games are canon to the Star Wars lore.
You
I heard that,
do
right?
whatever you want, man. You want to hang out in Phil's chat.
Stories and stuff, which
it's like I said, you should be able
shout
to
out
come here, right, and hang out.
Membership, and it went to
But yeah,
Thunderlips,
expect people to ask you
right?
questions.
And thank you to Gabriel. He gave it a membership. That one went to Morbidly Obese. So now, technically, we're at 1,080 and climbing. We're still hitting new records here tonight. Thank you all for your support tonight. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, number 4 most disappointing game of the year. I had said something earlier. When we started this playthrough, I said there are a few running patterns. This game by far suffers as a victim of one of those running patterns. 2023 was the year where certain games that came out far exceeded expectations. They blew it out of the park.
Bro, he's acting like he played every single game on every single platform when all he did were play AAA releases. That's it. That's it. If you seen it on a Mountain Dew bottle, bro, right? You seen it on a fucking poster at the grocery store, Phil played it, or he's gonna play it. Other than that, he goes out of his way to play indie games, AA games, all the other little hidden gems in the fucking rough. Alright, unless he's forced to play it like Baldur's Gate or Sea of Stars. You know, if it was up to Phil, he would not be playing Baldur's Gate or Sea of Stars at all. Me and Aviga sat here and debated. That was funny, looking back. Me and Aviga would actually have a debate about, whether he's going to play Sea of Stars or Baldur's Gate. And we both ended up being right and wrong at the same time. He ended up playing both of our fucking games, dude. That was kind of funny. But other than that, all he does is play like the most hype fucking games,
shaking in their boots, right? Why? Because they realized that they were making games in direct competition, and their games weren't holding a candle to the competition.
Yo, little shake and bake. I'll see you later,
There's
my
some
guy.
games that came out in 2023.
Take care of yourself.
That if they had released in another year,
Thanks for hanging out with the homies,
would have been amazing.
Man. And not taking
God,
anything personally that people might say to you.
Else came out.
It's gonna happen, bro. You know.
They don't look so good at all.
But yeah,
and
bro, just pay attention to Phil and the shit he does and how he acts.
Not up to par with what people now want.
He's not really a great person.
My number 4 most
but
disappointing
you already know.
game
Do your
of
thing. I'm not trying to
2023
hypnotize you into thinking one way or the other.
Mortal Kombat 1, which of course is incredibly confusing at first because the title is the same as the name of the original game from the 1990s. I hate when they do that. When they rename something and act like it's a reboot or whatever. They already did that with Mortal Kombat 9, and now they're doing it again.
Yeah, this list is bad. This is such a bad list. These are just games that he couldn't brute force his way through, right? These are games that embarrassed him, that expose how horrible of a gamer of a player he is. They're just games that pissed him off. They're not actually bad games or disappointing games. Most of these games are actually really good fucking games. They just fucked with Phil's fucking sense of self. So they're the most disappointing games. Like, really? Dude.
Confusing and not very good.
What kind of narcissistic
Take a look
list
at what it
is
says
this?
right there. Did you see what it said for the ping? 108 milliseconds, right? Or 5, or whatever it said. This is an online competitive fighting game. The visuals look pretty good. Take a look at the graphics. That ain't bad. But the problem is, look at it now. When you start playing this game online, you immediately notice a huge problem. The connections are laggy. This game has the same netcode and connections as arguably the last 2 Mortal Kombats. But the 2 Mortal Kombats came out many, many years ago. In addition, this game has a very basic gameplay setup. For those who don't know competitive fighting games, you're going to have no idea what I'm talking about right now, okay?
For any of you who haven't played competitive fighting games, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm about to speak in Chinese, okay? Because you're so retarded, and I know a lot about fighting games. So let me explain it in my retarded point of view. The guy didn't even really give this game a chance. He got his ass whooped, he didn't really make a lot of money, and he rage quit it. Bro, at least LTG, he'll sit here and fucking put up a big-ass bitch fit, but he'll come back around and play the game again. Nope, Phil's like, Huff Rough, it won't let me look like a big professional gaming guy. And I made only $100. Fuck this fucking game. This game fucking sucks. Like, that's Phil's attitude, bro. Fuck this fucking guy.
Of the fighting in this game is a high-low mix.
Let me tell you. He pisses me off. Let me tell you, for those of you who don't play competitive fighting games, let me tell you, this, what I'm going to tell you is going to be pretty confusing for your noodle, alright? Alright, the most retarded fucking guy who doesn't even really play competitively. He's a scrub he studies patterns, bro. And then he picks the cheesiest, most grimy fucking characters he uses in rank. Then he fucking spams fucking throws and safe fucking moves all the time. Right?
ain't been to a competitive fucking forum in years, that doesn't even really play online every day competitively. Alright guys, let me tell you about competitive fighting games, bro. Fuck you, you fucking little ass motherfucker. God damn, bro.
You have to block and move low, and sometimes you have to read your opponent's inputs and change from blocking high to low in order to properly defend. This game is so laggy online, you can't actually block a high-low mix-up. So people playing it online literally abuse this and just say high-low kick into a juggle, high-low kick into a juggle. You can't do anything about it. You literally just lose to certain characters because you can't react to what they're doing, okay? This is supposed to be a competitive fighting game, and this is how it was released. Now, that was only...
He's looking at chat.
Release, but more and more issues ended up being revealed with the game over time. First of all, I played through the entire story mode, and I actually like the narrative modes of these NetherRealm games. NetherRealm is the game developer. I think they do an outstanding job with their story modes, okay? However, I will tell you this. What ended up happening with Mortal Kombat 1 is they decided to do a story mode that copied the Marvel Universe. What do I mean? A multiverse concept. And that multiverse concept was such a copy of the Marvel Universe that it didn't feel fun or original. It just felt like they were late to the game doing a multiverse concept. And what happens with a multiverse is you end up feeling like nothing that's going on is meaningful. Because at any time, let's say someone who's your favorite character dies, right? Well, with the multiverse concept, what ends up happening is the character could just come back anyway. It's just from another universe. So who cares if your favorite character dies? They'll walk right through another portal and be back into the game. Do you see the point I'm making? So multiverse doesn't work for a game like Mortal Kombat because now none of your characters are ever at risk of being gone from the franchise because they can just walk right back onto the screen. It's no big deal. Okay? So the story ended up really strong and ends horribly with this multiverse plot that was a real fail. In addition, get this. After this game was only out for about 2 to 3 weeks, not the game developers at NetherRealm, but the players themselves discovered a horrible game-breaking bug that made the game completely unbalanced and unfair. They discovered that player 1 or 2, because forgive me, I forgot which one it was, had a huge advantage over the other player. On one side of the screen, you would go to do a combo, and your combo would pass right through the enemy and not hit them. But the person on the other side of the screen could easily perform their combo every time and it would hit. It was a hitbox bug.
This sounds so insane, man. Like, Phil doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Unacceptable in any kind
I swear to God, I feel like I'm listening to some guy. He's telling me how the sky's fucking purple, the sky's blue, you know? The sun's out, Chill Murray. The sun's out right now. No, Phil, it's nighttime. Like, the sun's fucking somewhere else on the fucking planet Earth. It's on the other side of the globe. No, it isn't. No, it isn't, Chill. You see, the sun has to be here because the moon is shining. Yeah, Phil, that's the sunlight reflecting off the moon. No, it isn't. The sun is behind the moon. That's why, Chill. And it's like, no, Phil, that isn't how the universe or physics or anything works, bro. No, it isn't. See, because of rollback netcode, the sun ends up behind the moon, and that's why the moon is white, Chill. Okay, Phil, whatever. Eventually you're just, alright, Phil, whatever, bro.
If environment, it has to be equal footing. And this was discovered about 3 weeks into the game by players, not by the game developers. The game developers had no clue it even existed. Did they not play test the game or even understand their own gameplay elements? How did they miss this? So they quickly patched it or whatever, but the funny part about it was tournaments had already happened. So entire weeks of tournaments, the results really didn't mean anything. They were worthless because it was unfair. It wasn't an equal playing advantage. So the story is awful and ruins the franchise. The online play is far too laggy.
But the concept of a multiverse,
basically,
didn't DC kind of, like, if we're talking comic books, I would argue Marvel and DC, they both, bro, Marvel and DC back in the day, Arkham, they were copying each other and trying to one-up each other. Like, back in the day, comics were so fucking cracked because DC and Marvel were like actually in competition with each other. So you got like dope ass new, like, you know, comics and storylines, and things would get so convoluted that, yeah, you'd have to, like, eventually that's where you got Crisis on Infinite Earth. It's like an attempt to clean up the continuity of the shit and establish, yeah, there's a multiverse. So, you know, to get away with their horrible fucking writing sometimes in some books and stuff like that. And Marvel did the same thing. That's why you have, like, Earth Prime, Earth 32X, and, you know, both fucking universes.
What
it's
they're trying to do
dumb.
with the game. And then on top of that,
multiverses
the game
are
had a game-breaking
stupid,
bug that
if
made
you
it
ask
completely
me, but
unbalanced,
whatever.
unfair, and broken at launch. To make matters even worse for Mortal Kombat 1, all right? The big problem
Well,
was that
Anubis,
Street Fighter
educate
6
us,
came out
because
this
I'd
year.
like to know that, too.
And when Street Fighter 6 came out, all right, it basically completely changed the game.
Like,
for
the concept of a
the
multiverse,
absolute
right?
best online connection.
It's probably
A great
always been a
online ranking
concept, but if
system,
we're
a wide
talking about,
variety of
like,
characters
comic
and gameplay
books
styles, and introducing an insane
and
amount
shit
of
like
gameplay
that,
elements. Mortal Kombat 1 didn't
I
do any
would
of that.
argue
It
had to be
mix-up game
DC and
with some
Marvel that
assist
did that
characters
shit.
coming out. It played almost exactly
Like,
like
way
previous
back in
Mortal
the
Kombats
day.
and didn't really innovate at all. So imagine your direct competitor just a few months before your new release has groundbreaking internet connectivity, amazing gameplay elements, the likes of which you've never seen before. They're introducing a ton of new gameplay things that have never even been a part of their franchise, and they're blowing it out of the park on every single level, and then you release an incredibly subpar game, right? Really, Mortal Kombat 1 is not a bad game. The problem is it's just par for the course of what you would expect from Mortal Kombat. It doesn't innovate. It doesn't...
Yeah, bro, Phil's always hated Mortal Kombat, NetherRealm Studios games. He's always hated it. He's always had a hair in his fucking butthole about these fucking games, okay? Like, he's like one of those old school fucking soy boy arcade fucking fat fuckers, bro. Yeah, Street Fighter's the better fighting game. Like, that was actually an argument that would go down into arcades back in the day. Oh, Mortal Kombat's better because it's gore, it's more realistic, and No, Street Fighter's better. No, Street Fighter is for fucking nerds, bro. You actually have to be a no-life, you know, to be good at Street Fighter. Where Mortal Kombat, it's like, yo, anybody could jump into this shit and fucking have fun. And, you know, there are arguments for both games, and people would beef sometimes. And Phil still has that mentality. Street Fighter's just better because it's more technical, and it makes sense. And he doesn't get all the juggling and the overheads and the over-the-top combos and setups you could do in Mortal Kombat. It's far too out of his realm of fucking thought, dog.
Feel like a new iteration.
You have to have an imagination to do combos in Mortal Kombat sometimes.
Any other year,
where
this
Street
game might have
Fighter,
felt
it's a
like an
technical,
awesome
nerdy ass.
But Street Fighter 6
study.
came out last
You study one
and Street Fighter
pattern,
6
right,
literally
or one way to
every
do
corner
things, and that's all you can do and get
Mortal
away
Kombat
with
1.
it.
Didn't have a game-breaking bug at launch. Had all
It's
these
for
new
little
gameplay
fucking
elements to
bitches
innovate
like
it.
Phil,
Had the
it
best
is.
online play in the business.
Like, Mortal Kombat's
When
for
this game
fucking
came out,
thugs,
it felt like
homie.
you were playing a children's game compared to what you could play with Street Fighter 6. And it
Like,
just,
think about it. This game is for thugs. Like, you could do voice chat and shit in Mortal Kombat, can you? Like, you can still talk to each other and talk shit to each other and all. Nope, not in Street Fighter. All you can do is nod your heads at each other and all that stupid fucking
lost
fuckery.
its luster right away. If you want to confirm everything that I'm saying right now, okay, take a look at the player bases for the two games. Street Fighter 6 has massively dwindled, but everyone's hype. People are still streaming the game, talking about it. Mortal Kombat 1 is all but dead. Like, no one talks about it. Almost no one's streaming.
Phil, you better shut the fuck up, because remember what you said about Baldur's Gate? When Starfield comes out, no one's going to talk about Baldur's Gate anymore. It's going to be forgotten, because it's a PC-centric game. Now look at him. Womp, 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 womp. Fucking playing Baldur's Gate like a fucking retard, bro. This guy. People, Phil, just because you don't like something and you don't play it and you're not sitting here trying to milk it for fucking money doesn't mean it's not a valid game that people like and it's fucking not popular and doing well. Just because your fucking retarded ass can't fucking play it doesn't mean other people fucking feel the same way as you. You're the most autistic dumbass to ever play games. You're literally below casual, bro. Go, but you're just hanging on to the luck you've had for 15 fucking years. And what I've said it and I'll keep saying it. If Phil started a new gaming channel tonight, he would never fucking get more subs than me. He would get as many subs than me and no more. And he'd make as much money to me. And he'd get all pissed the fuck off and have to get a fucking job, bro. He'd be pissed the fuck off only getting $500 a fucking month and not $6,000, $9,000, $10,000. Being a fucking retard, not knowing anything about video games.
No one cares. The only time they talk about it is when a DLC character releases. Oh,
I can't stand this guy.
So everyone go and play it for a week, and then it's dead again. Okay, so yeah, Mortal Kombat 1. I was honestly hoping that 2023
aimed through. I didn't know that. I have to study that
back
shit.
In the day, if you remember, Street Fighter 4 came out.
I need to get high. I'm gonna get high one morning and research like the concept of multiverses and multiverse theory. That sounds like a fun read. Or go on Wikipedia. Yeah.
Invigorated the entire fighting game community. Then all of a sudden, you
'Cause
have
I didn't
Mortal
know that.
Kombat 9 and a new Tekken and another new fighting game.
Like
and within
people
a span of
using
2 years, like, the
multiverses for
renaissance of
like
fighting
stories
games, right?
and history.
It really
shit. I didn't
looked
know that.
like 2023 was going to be the renaissance of fighting games. But then Street Fighter 6 came out, and then everyone's like, oh shit, can Mortal Kombat even stand a chance? And the answer is no. It's like they didn't even try. They paid no attention to their direct competitor. They didn't try to even implement the elements that Street Fighter 6 had. They just didn't care. They just released another kind of blasé mid Mortal Kombat game. And when your competitor has knocked it out of the park, you can't release a mid game. You have to try to stay in competition. And sadly, they have not.
Bro, he talks all this shit, bro, but doesn't apply it to his own business or anything he does. When the competition is doing better than you, you have to do better than the or you know, you're fucked. Trying to act like he's giving people advice, bro. He did this shit his damn self. That's why his fucking shit's so garbage, bro. Fuck out of here.
There you go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Exia,
We have
fuck
3
yeah.
left. The top 3.
Budokai
Matthew did a super chat and said,
Tenkaichi,
"Evening, Phil. I always
that's
look
my
forward to this time
shit."
of year, and I do agree with you that Jedi Survivor was great, but it should have been handled better with all of those
I've been
glitches.
waiting years
Exactly.
for a true
Again,
sequel
amazing
to
game,
Budokai
handled incredibly poorly. It's going to
Tenkaichi
disappoint the gamer base, and then no one talks
or
about it ever
Burst
again.
Limit. Not
And, you know,
Burst
with Mortal
Limit. What's the
Kombat,
last one?
Again, if Mortal Kombat
That was like Budokai Tenkaichi. It
truly was
came
a
out on
great game,
console. I
would people
forgot.
not be
Burst
still
Limit or
talking
some
about it?
shit
Would you
like
not
that.
see tons of people streaming the game? That game died like right away within a few weeks. It
Like
was,
Xenoverse was
gone again.
cool,
Everyone went right back.
but
to
it
Street
was
Fighter
like
6, and
Dragon
now
Ball
everyone's just waiting
Online.
for Tekken.
You know,
no one's
made
talking
for
about Mortal Kombat 1
consoles
as
and
it
shit.
never
It was
existed. That's
dope.
pretty sad. DC says, this is a gut and heart wrencher. I love watching you have fun on Mortal Kombat. NetherRealm dropped the ball on the game. Man, what a sad excuse of a game. I feel you. All right. Okay. Cool. It's time for the top 3. All right. Once again, if you can believe it, my number 3 pick of the most disappointing game of the year is actually exactly the same situation as my number 4. All right? And you're going to understand why when I show you what the game is. Ladies and gentlemen, the number 3 most disappointing game of 2023 is Sonic Superstars. Why Sonic Superstars?
Bro, the theme stays the same. These are games that didn't make him a lot of money. That's it. That's it. That's why he doesn't like this game. He wasn't able to milk it. It was really short. It was 20 hours. Like, bro, every Sonic game, every 2D Sonic game, you could beat it in a couple hours, bro. Right? But Phil thought he could just sit here and milk it for like 20 fucking parts, 30 parts, bro. And he'd probably make like $1,000 off it. Nope. Wrong. You know, he only made like 30, 40, 50 fucking bucks. And then he was like, oh, this game is really short. Those are his complaints. It's really short, and he didn't make a lot of fucking money. It's not that it's a bad game. It's a good game. It's a good fucking, you know, solid Sonic 2D platforming game. There's nothing special about it, and nothing egregiously bad about it. for Phil, he didn't make a lot of money, and it wasn't that long, so he wasn't able to milk it, you know, for ad revenue and shit like that, bro. It's fucking all about money with this fucking piece of shit. It is.
Well, Sonic the Hedgehog had not seen a mainstream 2D game actually come out since Sonic Mania. And Sonic Mania was absolutely insanely good. It was everything retro that you would have wanted from Sonic the Hedgehog, okay? Even had the retro graphics, a discounted price because it played like an older game. So there you have it. Sonic Superstars attempted to basically take the formula of Sonic Mania and put it into a full 3D engine, as you can see right here. And I'll be honest, some of the stages in Sonic Superstars are very innovative. You're seeing one of them right now. This is actually one of my favorite stages of the game, where it has this whole 8-bit aesthetic, only done with modern graphics, and it actually has great gameplay elements and really cool visuals, and I like that stage of the game. I wanted to showcase the fact that this game is not atrociously bad. All right?
It isn't, Phil. All the games you showed aren't bad at all. Like, bro, they're all like 7, 8s or above, dude. It's just the fact that, like, they personally pissed you off. Like, this is the... Phil should retitle this from most disappointing games of 2023 to games that personally irked my nerves in 2023. At least it'd be more honest. It'd come off more fucking honest and genuine. These aren't the most disappointing games that came out last year, dog. These are the most disappointing games because Phil wasn't able to make a lot of monies off them.
The
fucking
problem
asshole.
with Sonic Superstars is twofold, okay?
See?
Number one,
I'm going to show you
came
this
out in
level to
2023,
show you that
and
I'm
its
not
direct
just
competitor,
complaining
Super Mario
about the
Wonder,
supporting
also came
guy.
out only like a week or 2 weeks after. Number two, this game sold for full retail price. Unlike Sonic Mania that had come out years before that was sold at a discount. This game was selling for a full $70 at launch. Or was it 60? It was either 60 or 70. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, I'm going to be honest here. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This game is 5 hours long. 5 hours long. Now, once you beat...
Drax makes a good point. The game's longer than 5 hours. It's like a 20-hour game, bro. If you sit here, use all the characters, and you try to, like, find all the fucking hidden fucking shit in the game, right? You're sitting here using all the characters that they give you, and you're playing the game, like, multiple times. You could get 20 fucking hours out of it, at least. It's not 5 hours long. It's not like 5 hours.
Back and do like these master runs.
And I can prove it. If I buy this game, I will at least get 30 hours out of it. Games like this, bro, I will always at least get 25, 30 hours before I never play it again. You know? Like, they're easy, they're simple, but there is replay value to these games to play them again, or to try levels with different characters, or to retry levels you already did, but to try to do them better, or replay levels you really like that resonated with you. But Phil, he doesn't treat games like the way we treat games. They're one and done. Done. Next. Done. Next. Like, you know, he just blows through a game, throws it away, goes to the next motherfucker. He doesn't really try to do all the shit regular gamers do with their games.
Stages is a few extras, so maybe you'll get another extra hour or two out of it. All right? But 5 hours of gameplay in 2023, charging full retail price, is completely and utterly unacceptable.
Arkham, yeah, that's how Phil runs his fucking shit, dude.
On top of that, okay,
his mood is purely based off,
some
like,
of the stages aren't good.
how much
Some
money
of the
he's
stages are
getting.
way uninspired.
And if Phil isn't making a lot of money, it's like views comes next, and like people giving him attention in chat. You know what I mean? So if Phil isn't getting the money, he could lean back on his ego. Well, I still did good on views, and people are interacting, they're talking with me, but where's the support? Like, he finds something to bitch about, even if something's going good for him. But yeah, usually his mood is based off what he's getting out of the game.
But actually, I'd argue that half the stages just aren't that fun.
That's
What
how
is
he's
fun?
always
Well, you
been.
can
He's
change
been like that for
characters. You can
fucking
play as
almost 20
Sonic,
years, dude.
Tails, Knuckles, or Amy, and each of them have a different gameplay mechanic. However, if you play as Tails, the game is incredibly busted and super easy. So you probably don't want to play as Tails because it makes the entire game so dang easy. Okay? And a game like this, again, it would have been great if it was a $40 release. I probably wouldn't even have had it on this countdown if it was like a $30 or $40 release. But for them to have the balls to try to charge $60 to $70 for this game is ludicrous. Again,
just like, bro, you having the balls to beg for more memberships after you get a grip of memberships, or you beg for more money after you're given hundreds of dollars. Yeah, it's ludicrous. It's the same vibe, Phil. Yeah, it's ludicrous, bro. It's not fair.
Why? Because of the year. 2 weeks after this game came out, or maybe even
you do very generic, garbage, old
fucking
fucking content.
Super Mario Wonder has,
and you demand thousands of fucking dollars, bro.
For
it's
exactly
the
same price. 5 hours of Sonic, 17 hours of Mario, same price. Do you see the difference? You can't even try to justify the price tag of this game. It is absolutely ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah, Phil felt like he got scammed.
If you're talking value,
yeah, bro, remember?
Free, you think it's amazing.
Yeah, I said it. The scammer always gets mad. Dude, scammers always get mad when they feel like they got scammed. Literally, they do. They have a bitch fit. They want to tell you about how bad something is, because when they feel like they got scammed, bro, the world needs to hear about it. And you're sitting like, bro, it wasn't a scam, but whatever. What you do is a scam. It's okay. The shit you do, it's perfectly okay.
But
it's
A-okay. There's no way you can justify the value. And
no, but when Phil feels he got scammed, man, there's a problem.
Still charging $60 for this. The price hasn't even dropped yet. That is insanity, you know? Oh, by the way, I will call this out. The final boss is frustrating. It has multiple phases and no checkpoints whatsoever. And again, for a modern game,
yo, Kyle, I appreciate that, man.
No checkpoints is a pain in the ass.
I'm glad to have
you.
You
have to restart
dude.
the whole boss fight from scratch and redo 10 to 15 minutes of gameplay to get to the end of it every time you die. So, yeah, it's very disappointing. It's upsetting. Sadly, I wish that it was better. I mean, how sad is it that I can concretely tell you this? Sonic Mania, from how many years ago? 5, 6 years ago, is a much better game than this. It has a much better value than this, has better replay value than this. And quite frankly, I think it actually looks better too. I'm showing you the best looking stage of the game, but I think that the retro look of Sonic Mania looks better than them taking this game and putting it into modern graphics. I think this game kind of fails with the modern graphics. So, Sonic Mania. Great. Sonic Superstars, a huge fail. By the way, they were not made by the same studio, even though you might think, oh, it was because it's the same style. It wasn't. They put this to a new studio. Maybe that's why the game is so short.
Sorry. I was like talking to my wife.
Basically didn't have the experience to put out as much content as they felt like they would have or should have. But again, man, can you imagine releasing the same exact year, only a couple weeks away from your direct competitor in the 2D platforming genre, and being less than a fourth of the length of your competitor for the same price? That's absolutely insanity to think that that was going to fly, and it definitely didn't. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get to my top 2 most disappointing games of the year. Okay? And what I'd like to do is I would like to go through each of them and show you each of the games and explain why I feel that each of the games is a disappointment. And then I'm going to give you my actual ranking. So, I want you to understand that I'm about to show you 2 games, but this is not number 2, number 1. Alright? I want you to understand that. I want you to say okay, they're both the top 2, but what was the most disappointing? What was the second most? You're going to find out, but just be calm. All right? Because I know if I show this game, you're like, oh my God, so that's number 2. No, it's not number 2. All right? We're going to talk about each game.
Oh my God, get
the first game I
Phil.
want to talk about in the top 2 most disappointing games of the year of 2023 is Starfield. Okay? Starfield was
let's go
by Bethesda. And maybe they needed to do that.
No, fuck you. Fuck you, motherfucker. I'm gonna jump into your asshole and kick footballs, Phil. Let's fucking go. You fucking dickhead. I sat through so many of these fucking streams, bro. So many. They're the most boring. I'd nod off. I'm almost like, you know where your head goes, whoop. And I'd nod off for a fucking second, homie. Like, get out of here. Phil's sitting here overhyping Starfield. He sat here and tried to trash Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, yeah, dude, Starfield, it's the fucking eggs and steak and potatoes. Once this game comes out, you're going to forget about all the other games. It's Bethesda. They made Skyrim and Oblivion. They're amazing. As soon as Starfield comes out, you're going to forget about Baldur's Gate and all these other games. Brody sat here and played it like a little bitch-ass motherfucker and tried to overhype it, and he tried to milk the fuck out of it like he does Oblivion when he plays it and fucking Skyrim when he plays it. Like, bro, he tried to turn this shit into like a several-month playthrough, a night stream. We're just okay with it. Alright guys, so we finished this very long quest line. So now I'm going to explore the spooky caverns. And then we're going to do another side quest line. Like, Phil does everything except for the main shit. And then eventually he's like, alright guys, it's been at least 2 months since we did a main quest. So let's go do a main quest today. Hump for rump. And he sits here and does the most boring fucking shit, playing the most boring fucking game ever fucking made. Try to overhype it, try to discredit the better games that he didn't give a fuck about until we made fun of him. Until we showed the evidence to him of him fucking being a fucking asshole who's fucking wrong and retarded and has no knowledge about games. Him going, yeah, as soon as Starfield comes out, everybody's gonna forget about Baldur's Gate. Bro, Baldur's Gate comes and wins all the fucking awards. Not 1 award, not 2 awards, not some superfluous fucking award. It wins all the awards. Game of the Year, PC Game of the Year, Best Performance, Best Art Direction, Best. It fucking clean house. And then you see Phil, I never said that. I didn't say that. What I said is that it was a PC-centric game. And now it's on consoles. There's more people that could play it. And that's why it won Game of the Year. Alright? Like, Phil does all this retconning and bullshitting and shucking and jiving, bro. All the fucking time. To try to hide how fucking a retarded fucking person he is in the gaming fucking space. His takes, his gameplay, his opinions, everything about him is either phony or retarded as fuck. He plays games like a fucking person with Down syndrome and autism and fucking a dash of AIDS and super cancer mixed fucking together and injected into a fucking newborn baby. He's fucking dumb. He's a monkey when it comes to games. Anything gaming related. News, takes, opinions, fucking anything. He's the most dumbass motherfucker ever, bro.
Maybe they didn't.
God damn.
After some subpar releases, you know, when Fallout 4 came out many years ago, people were not in love with it like Bethesda had hoped they would be, but it still sold like hotcakes. When Fallout 76 came out, it was broken and a buggy mess at launch. Over the years, it actually has gotten tons of players because they've improved it over the years, but again, it was considered a failure at launch. There really hasn't been any Fallout content since, when you really think about it. Elder Scrolls, well, let's be honest, we've all been waiting for Elder Scrolls content, and what do we get? Elder Scrolls Online and 17 re-releases of Skyrim. We haven't gotten any new Elder Scrolls content either that we've been craving. So when we found out the reason for this is because they were working on Starfield, everyone says, wow, I guess they're really putting all their eggs in...
Bro, and that's how dumb you are. Okay? The reason why we didn't get Elder Scrolls wasn't just because they're working on Starfield. Look at this fucking game. They didn't put their fucking whole dick into making this game, Phil. They have fucking people working on Fallout 76, trying to fix that fucking mess. They have their mobile games, and they have fucking Elder Scrolls Online. Like, they have a bunch of fucking shit, Phil. It wasn't just Starfield. Their fucking shit's divided all over the goddamn place, bro.
One basket. But hey,
this
Bethesda,
game was always set up to be a regular Bethesda
of
piece of fucking shit. From the jump,
Ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with Starfield. I just want to make this abundantly clear. The game plays fine, all right? It's an experience like you would expect from Bethesda. An open world with RPG elements, with lore, with looting, with combat, and some unique combat elements. Lots of dialogue trees, lots of questing. If you look around this game and you explore it fully, you're going to find tons upon tons of quests and things to do. It's definitely not a game that you can say, I got ripped off when I bought Starfield because it didn't have enough content. I don't think anyone can justifiably say that.
Bro, you fucking got it on Game Pass, Phil, and so did I. That's why I didn't really fucking punch a wall when I fucking played Starfield. I uninstalled it, and I moved on. I was playing Cyberpunk, homie. Dude, I'm telling you, once you play Cyberpunk, and then you try to play Starfield, you will actually see, you'll see, it's so apparent how outdated Bethesda's way of making first-person open-world RPG-like games is just, like, outdated and dead and boring and irrelevant and fucking garbage, bro. Like, play Cyberpunk. Play it, the fucking expansion, and then I dare you to try to play Starfield. It will piss you off. Starfield pisses you to fuck off after playing fucking Cyberpunk. Bro, there's no gore in this game. Like in Fallout 3, you could blow motherfuckers' arms off, their heads off. So like, despite the bad gameplay, there were moments that made you go like, yo, I just blew that motherfucker's whole head off. But not in Starfield, dude. It's the most generic, safe fucking piece of shit that was made last year. For sure.
The problem was, once again, Mr. Todd Howard overpromised and underdelivered. When they were showing this game off earlier in 2023 and even 2022, oh, there's going to be open world exploration. There's going to be the ability to go to all these worlds and to put down little bases and mining camps and to colonize on them. And you're going to have all this unique stuff in the universe you're going to be able to find. And you're going to have this, and you're going to have this, and you're going to have this. And he was promise after promise after promise after promise. And almost none of those promises are...
Bro, everything Phil said aren't like the reasons why people have a problem with the game. Everything Phil said, Todd Howard delivered on. You could explore a bunch of different planets, and you could do this, that, and the other, bro. It's the fact that, like, bro, games came out. It's outdated, Phil. And Phil doesn't realize this. He doesn't appreciate or play games like I do. It's outdated, bro. Like, why is it that in No Man's Sky, you could hop in your ship, and you could fly your ship around the whole planet, land it wherever on that fucking planet. You could fly it into the atmosphere, and you could fly from one planet to the other seamlessly. And it's a AA game with less money than fucking Bethesda, bro. And then you have games like, what's that other one, dude? That's like a scam, but it's not a scam. It's just really expensive. The other space game, right? And then you have Cyberpunk that uses ray tracing, right? And all these elaborate fucking graphics tricks with a big fucking open world. But you get Starfield with loading screen after loading screen. You can't really fly your ship unless you're fucking shooting at people, and the ship flying is garbage. You know, I played the game. It's garbage, bro. The gunplay is garbage. Flying the ships and getting in dogfights is fucking garbage. Like, the fun things about the game are garbage in mid compared to its contemporaries, like No Man's Sky, Cyberpunk, or even Far Cry, bro. Like, even Far Cry doesn't have as many loading screens. You touch a door, loading screen. You open a drawer, loading screen. You fucking go to fucking fly the ship, loading screen. How is it that all these other games, bro, can have all this intricate shit with less loading screens and less immersion breaking fucking shit. Starfield, it's like a game from 2010, bro. Open something, loading screen, loading screen, loading screen. Oh yeah, dude, this engine is so fucking garbage. They can't fucking render vehicles. That's why, like, bro, Mass Effect 1, a game from 2000 and fucking what, 8? 3, 5, like, bro, the early 2000s, you get the Mako, you could fucking drive it's garbage, but you could drive a ship over all these fucking planets. Why not fucking a Bethesda game? You can't even get a scooter, a skateboard, a pair of fucking rollerblades. They don't give you fucking shit. You're just supposed to jog. Oh, Chill Murray, you get a rocket, you get a jump pad, you get a jetpack. It's not a jetpack, it's like a fucking boost, bro. Boost! So I'm supposed to run, boost, run, boost. Like, what the fuck is this game? This game is so fucking disjointed and fucking dated as hell.
Satisfactorily.
Phil don't really know why people don't like this game.
First of all, look at the game. This is not me showing you a subpar stream. This is how the game runs on the Xbox Series X or the Xbox Series S. You need a high-end gaming PC to get this to run above 30 frames per second because it's frame locked on console. Why? It's a modern game. Even Fallout 4 ran better than this at launch. And that was how many years ago? How is it acceptable to have a new game that's supposed to be a groundbreaking new IP in 2020?
Bro, you bought it. You played the shit out of it, and you tried to fucking hype it on our asses, Phil. You weren't sitting here spitting the fucking truth. I was sitting here ranting, watching you play it like an autistic, crazy person. Like I am now. I sat here and fucking told the truth that Phil sat here and wouldn't fucking say. He sat here and fucking, bro, if it was up to Phil, he would still glaze the fuck out of this fucking game, okay? It's just he didn't get the support he wanted, and then he fucking behind the scenes, he saw some YouTube videos, and then he probably saw my restream where, like, yeah, I was being retarded, you know, like, I don't eloquently, you know, address my points about shit, but what I'm saying is the truth. It's all true about this fucking game, how it's made, how it's presented. But, you know, I just sit here and ramble and shit. I know this. I'm very aware of myself. And Phil saw this, and he's like, damn, bro. Like, I ain't gonna be able to really milk people out, but this Baldur's Gate, for rough. This fucking guy sucks.
23.
He pisses me off when he talks about games.
There's no way you
he
can
really
accept
does.
that.
His
It's
opinion,
just not
all that,
supposed to be
bro.
like that. In addition,
I gotta listen to a
this
stupid
game
person say
tries new
stupid
things,
things about
for sure.
video games.
It's got
No.
space travel. It's got crafting of your spaceship, right? The problem is, almost every single new element that this game attempts,
he glazed the fuck out of this
literally
game,
almost
dude.
every single new gameplay element that's put into Starfield is disappointing. Building your ship is the equivalent of sitting in front of someone with a 1,000-piece model set, trying to figure out how to fit this piece into this piece, and being intricate. Who wants to do that in a video game, right? Space travel, oh my god. It is such a huge disappointment. It's not fun, and by the way, it's not even needed. Outside of a few times in the plot where you actually have to do space dogfights, you never have to use space travel. You can just fast travel all over the galaxy. You never have
Bro, these are complaints he never made. Yeah, dude. Random channel, you took the words out of my mouth. Like, Phil didn't make these complaints while he was playing the game. Not once, bro. Not fucking once. Phil sat here and went, huh, that kind of sucks. Huh. No, he didn't do none of that. It's after he saw YouTubers say something, bro, and he saw me in the restreams or someone else that probably bitched about the game like me, right? He sat here and he's, oh yeah, this game sucks. This game really does suck. He's a fucking sheep, bro. That's all Phil is. He's a fucking sheep that makes too much fucking money, dude.
have to build your own ship.
He doesn't have his own opinions or thoughts. He just fucking takes other people's shit. And he fucking uses the most popular thing.
Explore for minerals and elements and build these colonies and colonize. It's all a lie. You don't have to do any of that. You get everything you need during the course of the story of the game. It's there, and you absolutely never need to do it. It's completely superfluous. So what ended up happening was,
like, I always hated this game
that plays just like everything else they've always done. It plays like Fallout. It plays like Skyrim. It plays like all those franchises smashed together. That's fine if that's what you're looking for. But I think most of us were looking for something new and innovative.
But I said this. I bitched about the shipbuilding. Bro, I would go on like 30-minute rants while Phil would play this game, criticizing the game. Like, I criticized the shipbuilding, and I hate that. I hate the shipbuilding, because the shit that Bethesda does, bro, is they try to fucking pawn off the work that they should do onto the fans and the modders, bro. So it's like, oh yeah, you could build a gun any way you want. You could build a ship, make settlements. You could make a whole town and populate it. Bro, look at Fallout 76. Come out, you guys are the NPCs and Humph for Rumph. Bro, all these fucking things that look fun is just fucking shortcuts for them to not make content, for them to not fucking populate their games full of more towns, more settlements, more shit to do. That's their excuse for not coming up with more unique ships that look cool and shit. They want you to do it. It's like a way for them to offshoot some of the work onto you. You do the work. You make your own adventures. You fucking pretend to be the characters. You fucking make the towns. You populate them. You make the ships. You make the outposts. Why the fuck do I have to build all this fucking gay-ass fucking shit myself? Why isn't this shit just made and populated on all these fucking planets? Nope. Nope. They want you to make all this fucking shit, bro, that they should really be making themselves. It's cool to, like, make your own ship and shit, but, like, the way they go about it, in my stomach, it just screams like, I'm too lazy to make my own ships, but let me give you the dev tools. It just give you the dev tools, pretty much, bro, to sit here and make the shit that they're too lazy to fucking do. It is supposed to make you feel fucking good. Like Build-A-Bear Workshop, dog.
They're all a waste of your
The fuck
time.
I want to make a teddy bear? It's like going to Build-A-Bear Workshop. Why the fuck I want to make a goddamn teddy bear? Fucking make the goddamn teddy bear yourself. Make it. What the fuck? What fucking fun is there in that? To some people, though, that's fun. It's fun to get the teddy bear, stuff it, sew it up, pick an outfit for it, and name it, and get a little certificate and shit. Some people are just weird like that, right? Like, they like doing Legos and stuff like that. And I like doing shit like that too, but if a game is just, it's so fucking blatant to me. I explore the world, and there's nothing in the world but the same fucking buildings, the same fucking kind of structures, the same shit. But then, oh yeah, bro, the same weapons. You know, think about Fallout 4. You only found pipe weapons. This weapon, the only unique weapons you would find are like legendary or super rare, or you made them yourself. It's like, what the fuck? Fuck fucking Bethesda. They piss me off. They really do.
And that's a major problem. When you have a new IP and you have nothing that's notable in it besides
like Bethesda wants you to do all the work and give them money, like DSP.
And so many people were excited for the game, started playing it.
They be working like DSP out here, dog.
Really, damn, it feels just like Fallout. It feels just like Elder Scrolls. It feels like everything else I've played from Bethesda, just with a little bit of a skin over it because we're in space. But outside of that, it's the same game again, and you just lose your excitement for it. I had a hard time going back to the game and actually finishing it, you know? Does it have factions? Sure. Does it have a main story with companions who you get to know and you do quests for them and then you build their affinity? Yeah, like every other Bethesda game. They didn't try to innovate. So I have to ask the question, what took so damn long? What took them so long to make Starfield? It's literally the same formula, the same elements, the same thing you've...
What took you so long, Phil? What took you so long to get a better camera, to use fucking circle lights, to get better lighting, to use LED? Oh yeah, you had to wait for people to give you these things and to do the work for you. Just like Bethesda. They want people to do the work for them. Okay? They put down the basic shit, and everyone else does the fucking work, Phil. That's what you do. That's what Bethesda does too.
Done a million times. Every time they tried to add something new like gun crafting, you never need it. It's completely worthless. There's an entire research tree and upgrades in the game. Worthless. Don't add to the experience. They're just a time waste, and they make you think like they're important. Come to find out, you wasted all your time and efforts gathering those resources, building or getting those skills to do them. Completely wasted. You could have been doing things better with your time. So it really is sad because I feel like this is a universe that you can get immersed in completely.
No.
But it's just not very fun to do it.
Bro, they literally try to teach you the lore of the fucking universe by having you walk through a museum and watching fucking exhibits that fucking show you the lore of the world. Back in Star 1893, the X faction had a war with Y faction over resources on planet Gilgamax, and the X faction won. And it's so fucking gay. This game is so fucking bad. And if you watch my fucking restreams, you see me fucking sit here and rant. I have ranted like an autistic little fucking retard, Doug. Watching Phil play this game pisses me off. It triggers me. Bethesda triggers me. Like, I could say that. I could say that I'm aware of it. Like, Bethesda, their games, and them as a company, they fucking piss me off because they're DSP. Literally, Todd Howard, bro, coming out here in the leather fucking jackets. I have 16 times the fucking detail. He be DSPing out here, dog. It's like DSP wearing a fucking leather jacket that he got from an H&M fucking catalog, homie. Over-promising and under-delivering, half-assing, cutting corners, relying on other people to do the actual fucking hard work to make a fucking product kind of fucking playable. They're the same motherfucker, dog. Fuck.
Blah. Like
That's why Bethesda triggers me like Phil.
It's not, oh my god, terrible, but it's not innovative and fun. It's just kind of meh. If I want to kill time, I'll play Starfield, but I'm not expecting much, right? In fact, I'm showing you one of the more innovative missions in the entire plot, where there's a dimensional shift. You could go between two versions of the same base. This is one of the more unique things in the entirety of the game. Everything else just feels exactly like you've played it before in a Bethesda game. On top of that, without spoiling, the plot's terrible. When you get to the end of the game and you see the plot, it's absolutely god-awful to the point where everything you've done in the plot up to...
Did he even finish this? I didn't finish, like, I didn't watch Phil finish the game. You know, I restreamed him doing it a few times. But did he actually finish this game? Because I don't think he did. But
that point,
whatever.
Doesn't matter. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to spoil the plot for those who haven't played it. But it's just like, you will spend 40, 50, 60 hours in this game, get to the end of the plot. Well, sorry you wasted all your time. Oh. Well, that makes me feel like I really, you know... and valued and cherished by Bethesda as a company, doesn't it? So, not only does it not innovate, does it fail at all its promises, overpromised, underdelivered, runs like crap on Xbox, then the ending also sucks. So, it's like crap after crap after crap. I mean,
just like watching
it's kind of hard to top a game
Phil.
like that, honestly. When you think about it, it's so disappointing for me that it's actually very, very hard to top that game and say something else was as disappointing or maybe even more disappointing than that game in 2023. But 2023 was the year that really this line just kept continuing, because there's another game that I feel was just as disappointing as Starfield, okay? By the way, thank you, Anime Fan, for the super chat, who says it's No Man's Sky, but it's from a AAA studio. That's the only difference. Wow. Well, thank you, Anime Fan, again for another super chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the other game that I feel is one of the top 2 worst of the year is a game that a lot of eyes were on, because the last iteration of this long-storied, well-beloved gaming franchise when it released, was well recognized as being an unfinished and jumbled mess. Okay? So now we were told, this is good, because this game franchise has now been handed over to a group that knows what they're doing. We're given the time, given the resources, allowed to properly do everything the way that they should have. You absolutely will be getting a complete game when you buy it. All right? So, oh, okay. Well, thank God we're not buying an unfinished jumbled mess, because this is such a beloved franchise that's been going for so long. To see it get it kind of fumbled, right? And come out unfinished and really disappointing is just that. So when we heard all this information about the game and you started seeing all the visuals of it and everything, wow, the story sounds interesting. It's a different take, right?
This has got to be the dumbest motherfucker I've ever experienced in my life.
But then it came out. And then I started playing it, all right? And again, I have to say, maybe my opinion is different than yours. And that's fine if it is. I appreciate the fact that people have different opinions. But I'm going to justify everything I'm about to say. Ladies and gentlemen, the other most disappointing game of the year for me was Final Fantasy XVI. By no stretch of the imagination, okay?
DSP, shut the
First
fuck
of all,
up!
a PlayStation 5 console exclusive, right? Can't get it on Xbox. And as a console exclusive, you expect it's going to perform well. It does not. This game struggles to maintain a good frame rate, all right? Sometimes it's a smooth 60 and it's gorgeous. Sometimes it's 40 and it's okay. Sometimes it's below 30 and you don't want to play it anymore. Especially if you're in mid-combat.
It's not even the... Dude, Phil's so retarded. He doesn't know when frames dip or drop or go up or down. He doesn't, dude. He's a little dumbass, little fucking chunky-ass retard. That's it. He's our little fucking lovable autistic man. That's it. Alright. Phil didn't like all the side quests, and he didn't like the fucking scenes where there are sexual things. Phil didn't really like how mature and adult the story was. He didn't really like that, and he didn't really like the side quests in this game. Even though he'll play all the side quests in fucking Yakuza. Okay. Like, bro, this whole fucking list is nothing but good fucking games, right? They're good games that either personally annoyed Phil, or they didn't give him a lot of fucking money, or he wasn't able to milk it as well as he thought he could.
A bunch of enemies.
That's all this list
You don't want
is.
a frame rate that's going like this the entire time you're
Like,
playing
this
the game.
fucker doesn't know when frames are going up and down at all. He's so dumb.
The console is exclusive too. They did a poor job of that. Okay? Now, there is a saying, right? And that saying is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I feel like for the last maybe 3-4 iterations of Final Fantasy, they've really tried hard to change what Final Fantasy is, which is sad because I feel like Final Fantasy has one of the biggest, most dedicated fan bases of any game franchise because they've been around for so long, right? You don't need to reinvent the wheel when you make Final Fantasy.
Wrong. They don't have, like, the most dedicated hardcore fan base, Phil. They don't. Because Final Fantasy, the way they do it, dude, it's like different seasons of different shows, but they're all called Final Fantasy. So there are a bunch of people, bro, that just like Final Fantasy VII. There's a bunch of people that just like Final Fantasy 8 or 9 or 12, right? Or 13, bro. And they don't really like the other Final Fantasies or the older ones or the newer ones. Like, that's the cool thing about Final Fantasy, but a detriment of it as like an overarching series that's been going on for years and years. So like when they want to change some things, they're going to have people, old people going, no, I want it to be like this. You know, and vice versa, dude. And you're going to have stories where I don't fuck with it. I haven't liked Final Fantasy since Final Fantasy 12. That's the last fucking Final Fantasy story that I liked, that I got into, where I liked the characters and their struggle and the world and Humphrey and the gameplay and shit. I played Final Fantasy 15, but I was one of the first people that played it at launch, right? Like before the DLCs. So like a character would disappear, then reappear, and be missing a fucking eye, and not tell you how they missed the eye. Like, what the fuck happened to you? Like, all this shit would happen, and the directors and the social media managers were like, well, you should play you need to play the Xbox game, the arcade side-scroller, or you need to read the comic book, or you need to watch the Kingsglaive movie, or you need to watch this, or watch this. Like, I actually have to consume media I don't give a fuck to fucking consume just to actually understand the story of Final Fantasy 15. And then it's like, oh, here's the definitive edition. You know, where they do all the DLCs, where they try to explain when characters disappear. This is what happened to them. Like, I give a fuck? No, you had your first impression. You're done. I didn't give a fuck if you have the DLC that explains where characters went and why they got hurt and hump-a-rumph. No, fuck you. You expected me to fucking sit here and buy and consume all this fucking side shit just to understand the main game that I paid for. No. No way. Right? Final Fantasy 16, they're not doing that. They just straight up changed the gameplay. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I don't know. But Phil isn't really a Final Fantasy fan. He isn't. It's just like
All you
more
gotta do
fake
is give us an
opinions.
interesting
I hate
story
this.
with some great graphics, some pretty interesting RPG gameplay. Toss in all the enemies that we're used to from the past games, but give them more modern versions and iterations. I think you've got a hit on your hands, right? But it just seems to me like they absolutely are determined to try to make these big sweeping changes to this franchise every single game that comes out and make it so far removed from what the original games were. It's almost like they're purposely trying to tell you, if you're a fan of Final Fantasy, don't play this. We're only trying to appeal.
No. That's what they did with Final Fantasy 15. If you were to ask me, this feels like they respected you as a fucking person. You don't need to read comic books and play garbage-ass side games and do this and to understand the story. They give you the story. They just change the gameplay to make it more action-oriented. Right? And think about it, the gameplay of Final Fantasy, bro. I press something and then I have to wait my turn. Like, bro, it's for the new generation. It's for my son. It's for your sons and daughters. It's for the future, bro. Alright? And the future isn't into turn-based fucking combat like that. You know? If you could do it nowadays, if you're doing turn-based fucking shit, you have to fucking be unique and, like, think out the box. You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna press attack, and then you watch your person, like, swing the sword and then hop back to her fucking place, and then you wait for someone else to do their turn. Like, no. You need, like, more unique elements to make it engaging. People's attention spans are fucking way shorter than they were back in the 90s. It's shit. Like, come
to a
on.
new audience at this point. Don't
You
even
have to have
care
flashy
that this is the same
things and
enemies,
shit
the same
going on.
spells.
People have
Screw
to
all
feel
that,
like they're
because
doing
it's not gonna
shit.
play like that, right? This game, they absolutely, positively went out of their way to make it not be like modern Final Fantasy, or excuse me, classic Final Fantasy in any way, shape, or form. Okay, how? Let's talk. Number one, a new adult tone to the game. This game drops the F-bomb constantly and thinks that somehow that's a creative decision that's going to change the game's audience.
Phil, you used to fucking drop the F-bomb all the time. I still use the F word. I love it. It's like the N word. I use the N word, the F word privately when I'm playing games. Something pisses me off. I'll be like, fucking N word. Fucking F word ass, N word motherfucking monkey. I will. Some fucking cheeses me off on a good day. I love it. I love slurs and cuss words, bro. It's a healthy way to fucking get the shit off your fucking shit. But here's the thing. You can't be wilding out in public, right? Like what I do behind closed doors Or what viewers, some of my viewers fucking play games with me, and they seen that side of me where I'm like, fucking F-word. Fucking pussy-ass F-word, and they heard me slam my keyboard. But it's all good, you know? It's like, I know my time and place. Yeah, guys, you know. Sorry for saying the F-word. You feel some type of way about it, but this is me.
Or improve it, it does not. All right, previous Final Fantasy
Phil
games
loves the
never
F-word. I
had
love
that
the
kind of
F-word, too.
This one does. This
Don't
one
hide
has
it,
sexual
man.
content in it. There's actual sexual actions and things between characters. The game thinks it's funny. A lot of people said, oh, what they were trying to do will go for a more mature tone, like Game of Thrones. Like the game really, at the plot of the game, when it's a bunch of kingdoms all trying to usurp power in this giant map or whatever, that it feels like Game of Thrones, okay? So if you like Game of Thrones, you might like Final Fantasy. The only problem is, number one, Game of Thrones ended like 5 years ago. No one liked how it ended. There hasn't been anything really like it that much since. It's not popular anymore.
Because Game of Thrones isn't popular. People don't like mature medieval stories.
Maybe if this game had come out 10 years ago, when Game of Thrones was at the height of its popularity, someone might have said, oh, look, edgy Final Fantasy. But instead, it just feels like it's ancient. It feels like it's outdated. It feels like they're trying really too hard, and it comes out as cringy rather than innovative. I don't think the director understands that, because there's such a fan base of people who kiss this guy's butt that he doesn't know that his game is cringy as shit. He actually thinks he made the right decision making it as edgy as he did, okay? The story, all right, is good on paper and actually in parts has really good character development.
Oh my
some really
God.
interesting scenes and plots, and sometimes you actually feel emotional. But at the end of the day, a lot of it is very forgettable, and that's sad. For example, I can't even tell you, what's this guy's name? Is his name Clive? I don't even know. I don't remember. And I played the whole game. And I couldn't tell you, is it Clyde, Clive, Clark? I really don't know. But I played the whole thing, you know. Now, I will admit, some of the plot was interesting. In fact, I would tell you, the one reason I kept playing this game was the plot.
Damn, guys. I must have been that far behind. Dang. Yeah, Phil privated the stream. Bro, fuck that shit. That was so fucking garbage, bro. Phil's most disappointing fucking games, at the end of the day, they're good games. They're games that you all love or like, or games I like. And there's not too much wrong with them. Phil's criticisms are just strictly personal, but he's not telling you that. You know, and then look at this. Look at all these memberships. 50, 50, fucking 200. Phil got another 200 in fake gifted memberships from Nikita, aka OIC on a fucking sock, bro. What a fucking crazy fucking night, huh? Crazy, bro. Fucking Rich wanted to smoke, and Phil sitting here being a fucking goddamn little bitch like always. Ha ha ha. This is why I love this shit. I love this community, and I love the fucking Snortex. Rich, shame on you. Shame on you, bro, for trying to rage quit. Like, you pretty much rage quit. Like, Rich, I fuck up too. I fuck up, man. And I piss some people off, and they scurry to Reddit or Kiwi Farms, bro. And then they sit here and try to fuck with me, dude. It happens to all of us once in a while. Duty, Snort, once in a while, Rich, you're gonna get fucked with in the Snortex because you said something fucking dumb. You said or did something fucking dumb. And the way you kind of like try to use us as a scapegoat for you possibly, like, bro, Rich, people weren't seriously sitting here and blaming you if the documentary goes down. We're just speculating, okay? That's what we do in this community. We speculate. This is our TV show. For you, it's how you make money. You're the one. You make a lot of fucking money making fun of Phil, talking about Phil. I fucking don't, bro. This is fun for me. We like to speculate and have fun and come up with theories, bro. But you're sitting here so scared, bro, that it's gonna fucking upset your fucking money boat that you're gonna just like quit. Alright, I'm not gonna watch any more Phil shit. And I'm gonna talk about him to the documentary. And then once the documentary comes out, then maybe the heat's off my ass and I could sit here and pretend like I'm one of you guys again. It's like, no, Rich. Alright? And Rich, if you know me well enough, I am an asshole, but I would appreciate you having a dialogue with me. Either privately or here on the Bacon Social Club. I know you won't do that because you won't make any money or get like clout or attention. But bro, come on to the Detractor stream. Come here. Let's have a fucking interview, a discussion, a debate about your thoughts about us and what we're doing and what you're doing. Let's talk about it, bro. I'm definitely down to do it. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. It'd be content for both of us too. If that's how you really want to fucking think, man. But other than that, man, just shut the fuck up, man. Alright? We're gonna maroon your ass. We're gonna leave you on a fucking deserted island with a barrel of water and like a piece of bread. If you keep fucking around like this. Alright. I'm gonna get out of here, my guys. Tonight was very fucking autistic. I'm gonna play a little bit of the finals. You know, get high and go to bed. I'll be here tomorrow for Phil's podcast. I think he's playing Resident Evil. I don't know. But no matter what, I'll be here for the podcast. I might be here for his night shit tomorrow. We'll see. Hump for rough, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. Take care of yourselves and each other. I appreciate all you guys just for kicking it with me, putting up with me. I appreciate everybody that gave me a couple bucks, bro. Big ups to you dudes. If you're working, don't work too hard. Your job don't give a fuck about you. Only you and your family and friends do, you know? So always be mindful of that. Fuck Phil. Don't be giving Rich and Phil money, bro, just because, I don't know, they made you clap a couple times. Don't be doing all that shit. It's fucking cringe as fuck, you know? Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time, my friends.